Doing this next week because I'll still be traveling from Vegas.
Yes,
Um,
next week we might not be doing this, but yeah, hello everyone. Great to see you guys on this
yeah.
beautiful Sunday. Oh my gosh, look at X-Ray Girl's new setup.
Yeah, see? Look at the lines. Look at the 90-degree
Oh,
lines.
it's
It looks so
beautiful.
proper.
It's
And then I
beautiful.
guess if you want, I can put these guys a little closer so you can see them
Okay.
over here. Not that you can see them very well, but yeah. Isn't it great? Do you like it? I
I
just,
yeah, I like it a lot.
yeah, I just have to make sure I work within this spot here. Also, you can like see my veins so well. I'm like so white, you could see through my skin.
Oh my gosh.
Because you can see them so good. Oh my God. Anyways, I love my
Well,
hands.
I guess that means you're very you're vascular, you're healthy, you're hydrated, you know?
Yeah, my veins are big because I've had so much blood flow.
Oh my
I don't know what
gosh.
that means,
You got a
but
lot of blood. Whenever you come on these streams, there's a lot of blood flow going on.
yeah, just so excited.
All, all,
Warhammer gets the blood rushing, you
it
know?
gets the blood flowing in the right places. Oh yeah.
Hello, chat. We got a bunch of people here. Thank you for joining us. This is our last one of the month, and
Hmm.
then we'll get back to schedule once we are back from Vegas. Also, I don't. Is it here? Oh no, it's downstairs. Uh, did you watch my PO box opening?
No, I didn't get a chance to, unfortunately. How'd it go?
Ah, it was awesome. I got from I believe brother no wait, not brother Rudlock. Who was it? I'm mixing up names now. I'm so sorry. I forgot. I think brother Rudlock was the soaps. I know my brain is escaping me. Oh no, I'm so sorry. Whoever sent the Sisters of Silence, I got five
Oh,
minis of them.
oh my gosh, that's right. Oh,
It
that's
was
so
Iron
cool.
Omega, I think. Was it Iron Omega that did send that? Oh my God. I am so sorry if I forgot. I'm the worst. But yeah, Silence, Sisters of Silence, five minis. So that's going to be really fun to paint. This is going to probably, hopefully, be my last build day, and
Okay.
then I'm going to prime before
We start
you know
painting. Nice.
start painting. I know, and I have to do some research. Uh, but yeah, shout
I
out to
oh, go ahead.
the YouTube videos people have sent me. I'm gonna check those out. I'm gonna
Excellent.
check those out.
And I don't know if you saw this too, but Sargon of Akkad, just created a brand new channel called The Pondering, where all he's going to be doing is nerd stuff. So like Warhammer, video gaming. So his old channel, Sargon of Akkad, I think is demonetized, but his new one, The Pondering, which is going to be all like Warhammer and nerd stuff, I think that I don't know if that one will get monetized or not, but either way, he's already put up a Warhammer video and it looks awesome. So
Nice. I
yeah.
love it. I love it. I was chatting with Lutein because he was reaching
Mm,
out for the Gundam situation. Felt
okay.
so bad for Gundam. His channel
Oh
got
yeah.
demonetized. So he's like, reach out to this person, and then we're talking about
Oh.
how our videos get demonetized for
Ugh.
random stuff. He's like, yeah, Warhammer, there's like limbs flying off, so I get it. I'm like, well, you should watch my Conan streams. All of them get demonetized.
Oh no.
There's limbs, there's blood, there's my booty.
There's boobies and booties and yeah.
Yeah, but, I mean, I heard of the yoga on YouTube.
The
So,
yoga.
have you heard of the yoga on YouTube?
Is that a channel or is that a genre?
A genre. I'm not
Ooh.
talking about the yoga stuff that I did, but like there's apparently people who do yoga, and there's like you see a lot of stuff. They
It's
allow
like
it.
it's their way of kind of getting past the algorithm, if you will, by just being like, "Oh, it's yoga. Don't worry about it. There's nothing to see here." And then you're
I
like,
think so, right?
"Well,
I think so, right? I don't know. I've never watched it, and I have no plans to watch it because that just doesn't sound like a good, you know, way to spend my time.
now, X-Ray, you may have to give me the exact channel names and the exact videos so that I can just do research, you know? I just want to make sure."
I mean, I don't know because I've never seen it. Chat.
No, I'm kidding.
Max needs the research. Can you help him do his research?
Oh gosh.
Yeah, so
Yes.
if you guys can, go to Twitter, go to Gundam's page, retweet, quote tweet, reply, Team YouTube, and on Lutein's recommendation, it's I think YouTube Liaison.
Mm.
Um, Let me just check to make sure that is the one. I put it in my yeah YouTube liaison, and apparently he can whoever that Twitter account is can help get things done. So is
Liaison.
the liaison maison. I do
Um,
like speaking French. Also, I watch Emily in Paris. I don't know why I haven't watched it before. It is so good, so
I
good.
have not seen that movie. I didn't
You
even know
should
that
not
there
watch
was a
it.
movie called called that.
It's a very girly TV show, is all I have to say. Yes, you definitely should not watch it. I would
Emily in
disrecommend.
Paris. Is it a Netflix show?
Yes, and I love it.
Um,
It's
is it is
what?
it
Go
reality
ahead.
TV?
No, no, it's so there's a American girl who goes to Paris to work for like a year and you know, it's like uh what's the best way to explain it? It's like a soap? Yeah, it's a soap,
Mm,
essentially.
a
But
telenovela.
more fun. You know, there's like the person who you think is single and you're like, "Oh my God, they're hot," and they're your neighbor, and then you find out the friend that you had made, they're dating, and then there's drama with the boss, and I don't know, girly stuff. You don't have to worry about that.
I will pass, but thank you.
Yes,
No.
yeah, exactly, exactly. But I do love listening to people speak French. Um, it's a very beautiful language, you know, very easy to listen to.
You know what I will recommend actually that's super girly that we
Ooh.
that we joked about last stream because you were singing it. The Lizzie McGuire movie where she goes to Italy.
Uh-huh. Hey now, this is what dreams are made of.
So a buddy of mine saw that I had posted a tweet on your post where you're like, "Do you ever have
Heck
those
yeah.
songs where you just like remember every lyric?" And I posted one of
Yeah.
the Lizzie McGuire songs, and my buddies were giving me crap in our group chat, and he's like, Max,
Really?
they were like, we need to talk. We need to talk about this tweet.
I'm shocked that you knew that song, to be honest.
Well, because we were joking about it last stream, because you had sang it, and I was like, "Oh, Lizzie McGuire was my jam." Like, she was
Yup.
like, she was like my first real crush. You know what I mean? Like as a
I
kid,
think like every boy's crush, like
right?
around your age, right? So, I mean, she
Imagine,
was like the hottie.
imagine being the heartthrob for young boys everywhere, and just being knowing that you kind of shaped a lot of these young men's
Yeah.
like childhoods, and yeah, so but
Yup.
the show was super
I,
innocent and fun, and I
I
just, yeah,
know, I know. Those are good times, okay? Great times.
miss
Now
those
they're
times.
not so much. I miss those days.
Now we're in the dark times.
Yeah, yeah. The dark
um
ages.
but yes,
Where?
oh, go ahead.
Oh no, I was reading a super chat. Go ahead. I'll read it after.
I was just gonna say, yeah, I didn't before you were talking about Love in Paris or Paris Island or whatever it was that you were calling it.
Wow. Okay.
So one of those. It's one of those. Um, yes, I'm so sorry to hear about Gundam, and I'm thankful for Luton to helping you guys out and chat.
Hmm.
Great to see y'all as well this morning. Soul Assassin, Nomi, Smoo, Jay, Ash, all you guys. But yeah, I know you guys are tracking about the whole Gundam situation. So YouTube just loves taking people's money.
They do. And that's the worst part. It's just like, you still have the channel, so you're making money off this person. How fair is that?
Yeah, you've demonetized them so that they can't make money, but YouTube continues to still make money off of the ad revenue that you get, even if
Yeah.
people come to your channel. So that's why I
Mm-hmm.
know some channels will actually remove all their content if
Mm-hmm.
if they've been demonetized, or they'll make it all private because they don't want YouTube making any more money. You know,
And that's not fair, right? It's like,
of
oh,
course. Yeah.
very one-sided
Yeah.
system. But where is the horse and the rider for $20? Says, hey, X-Ray, I remember you mentioned you like cooking ASMR. Could I recommend a channel named Early American? The girl cooks old recipes over an open fire, so there's cooking and fire sounds. Oh my gosh, that sounds so cool.
Ooh.
Moonlight Cottage is also great. Ooh, yeah, I'm like addicted to the sound of knives as it's cutting and the sizzle. The
Oh.
sizzle. So
Okay.
fire sounds great. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
That
Where's the
sounds cool.
horse and the rider? It's a very interesting
That's a
name.
great name, by the way. I like it.
Where does it come
Uh,
from? Do you
Lord of
know?
the Rings.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I
Okay.
believe King Theoden.
My brain don't work. My brain don't work. Makes sense
Oh,
though,
that's
right?
okay. It is early. I know
Coffee.
you're still kind of recovering from lack of sleep, but
Yeah, Mark kept me up all night. Not in the way you guys
ooh,
think.
I was just about to say, oh boy, here we go.
He was getting
So,
phantom pains last night, so he took extra medication, and that makes him cough and choke. Thought he was
uh,
dying,
I
but he didn't.
I'm glad that he didn't. But man, yeah, that sucks.
Yeah,
I'm
I think
glad
I
that
would have
he's all right
canceled my
though.
Vegas trip if he did.
I know. I don't. Yeah, I think that's fair. I think that's absolutely fair.
So, Gary, I'm gonna need like 2 weeks off or something like that.
Yeah.
Why?
Well, something kind
Just
of
a little
happened.
something happened.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Oh.
Happens. Ah, in retrospect, I wish it was that, but y'all know I wouldn't be talking about that either if that were the case.
But
Okay.
oh, my
Interesting.
chat is worried about me that I know about Lizzie McGuire.
Wait, what? Why?
They want me
Why?
to yeah, Jay, it's I think that's a good point though. I will have to go watch some Vikings after this. Just to cleanse my soul of masculine or
Increase his
increase
testosterone.
my testosterone and
It's
cleanse my
running low
soul.
right now after all this chef that Lizzie acquired.
And Paris Island or whatever it is that. Ooh, you know what had a ton of testosterone? I
um,
went and saw. Oh, did you want to guess?
no, no, well, not Renfield. Was it Renfield?
No, no. Attack of the Dock. I went and
Ooh,
saw.
at the front door. How was that?
Yeah, I went and saw Chris Gore's documentary called Attack of the Dock, which is the documentary of Attack of the Show and kind of where how it was created, where it went, and where it is now. And it was so much fun. It was a great, like really well done documentary. I was enjoying it a lot. It is a like straight up love letter to the fans. It is a straight up love letter to like nerd culture and geeks, and it was just everything that I could have wanted to relive back in that era when I was watching the show. It was
Mm-hmm.
so much fun. But yeah, I mean, one of the things that they talk about in the documentary is just how you wouldn't be able to get away with a lot of the stuff on network television as they were able to get away with because the era was just so much fun and people weren't so sensitive to a
We
lot of
don't
these
give a
like
fug.
yeah. So
Yeah.
it was it was great to see that careless kind of whimsical fun nature of just let's dress up and be goofy and talk about Star Wars or talk about comics and
Hmm.
like yeah, it was great. So and Chris did a great job of kind of editing and directing the whole thing and I
I
just yeah I
heard.
couldn't
Yeah.
recommend
I'm
it enough.
jealous.
It was yeah. You'll see it
Y'all are
soon
so
though.
far away. I want to grab the Blu-ray 4K copy, but I don't even know if
Mm,
they'll send it. Oh, maybe if I end up going to one of the meetups in the summer. There's so much to do.
What are we
yeah.
getting 4K Blu-ray of?
Attack of the Dock.
Oh yeah.
I want to. I
Is
want
there
to.
4K?
I don't know. I assume there's 4K.
I think Chris Gore said there'd be
Pretty sure I
Blu-ray.
saw that.
Is Blu-ray 4K?
No, Blu-ray's 1080.
How am I supposed to know these things?
Hmm.
How am I supposed to know these
Use
things?
me as a resource.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so um this I don't like the way that this leg is just like suspended here.
Uh
Uh
Oh yeah, that's what they all say.
oh.
oh my God.
Talking
Mark.
about Mark's leg? Mark's
No,
third
like
leg
in this
or
in this thing here.
oh.
It's like suspended so weird because he's on a knee. He's taking a knee. That's
Um
bad, right?
Ah! Sorry. I tried to put the frame, but I couldn't.
Me.
Oh, sorry, then I slipped.
He kicked me, actually.
To be
Oh.
fair, my robot leg kicked her, and it was not. I was
He
just
tried to put it on my head, essentially.
I was trying to kick your share. It's just it's the machines are taking over. Subscribe to Mark the Cyborg.
Oh my God, Mark's running away right now. Tactical retreat, tactical retreat.
Oh no.
I don't know if
Running
you guys actually saw that. Did you see his leg go like hit me?
Okay, here.
I don't think I did. Running or crawling?
No, no. Don't you dare do it again. Don't you dare. Don't, no, stop. No, we're not gonna be. Put it away. Put it away. Oh my God.
Oh my
That's all I was trying
goodness.
to do before.
This is not what we do for kink, okay? I'm just
I,
letting you know.
yeah, to be fair, we're pretty vanilla, everybody.
Hey,
Right,
It's
right.
okay to just like the normal stuff. I don't need an element of danger to enjoy sex.
Mark, don't make me shut you up.
He's
He's drunk or something right now.
I
At like
like
10 in the morning.
I like this Mark. He's really feeling his oats right now,
I
yeah.
know he is. Mark, please do not talk about that.
I was just gonna.
Ned?
I was gonna joke that
And mute.
Well, while X-Ray Girl is muted, I did see a leg pop into the stream, so that was pretty funny. Wow, it just got really bright. I don't know if you guys noticed that. I'm gonna close my blinds because the sun just poked its head through the clouds here in sunny, beautiful Southern California. So I'm going to close these a little bit so that it does not blind us the rest of the stream. So there we go, much better. But yeah, thanks again for being here, guys. And I appreciate y'all coming out here on Sundays. But yes, I like that Soul Assassin. Some guys had Lizzie McGuire, others had Olivia Munn. And what was great about the Attack of the Dock film was that Olivia Munn was in a lot of it. Not like being interviewed, but they had a great segment on her, just about how much fun she was, how great of a like personality she was, the chemistry with her and everyone else on the show, and just the impact that she made. Like, there is only one Olivia Munn, and it definitely shows, and you can see that through the documentary. So you can see a lot of her in the documentary.
Oh, wow. Okay. You're making this doc, from a want to see 7 to a want to see 10.
Well, that's why I said there's a lot of testosterone in it, and it's not because of the guys. It's because Olivia Munn is walking around in a Slave Leia outfit. So.
Slave Leia.
Did you guys get a little nooner quickie in while you were muted?
No? Oh my God.
Oh, okay.
I mean, the camera would have been off and I would have left if I did that. Otherwise, this would have been very awkward. I'm on both my own and Max's stream. This could be really awkward.
You come back and your hair's all disheveled. You're like, what are we doing?
Oh my God. Oh, okay, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do it for anyone. Oh, God.
No, we have plenty of those. Don't worry.
Yeah. Ooh, Gnomsky is very right. Hillary Duff today still looks fine. She looks fine. She's beautiful.
Amen. So. She looks amazing. And she's like...
Yeah, she's had children, too. So it's like, ooh, mama.
Which is actually like... Yeah, it's almost like more attractive. Like, the fact that she's like hot 40-year-old mom, like, I am all about that life. I think so, something like that. 30 or 30 something or 40, I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, I am digging the fact that she's like trad wife. Like, yeah, love it.
I mean, she had her career almost, so to speak. Like, and I don't know if I think she still is doing stuff, maybe not so big of stuff, but.
Well, didn't Disney announce something that they were going to try and do another live action Lizzie McGuire series with her grown up?
I don't remember.
Yeah, I hope they don't, but
we'll see.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just don't want it ruined,
That's the thing.
I think they did a series with Hillary Duff, How I Met Your Father, I think.
Oh, you know what?
But
I think you're right.
Did you watch? Yeah, because The Bachelor told me about it. Thanks, Bachelor, for telling me the news. She went on a date to promote, I guess that, and be on the, be on that date as well. It was pretty cool. Josh316 for $20 says Mark is my spirit animal.
Love it.
Which way? With the leg, with a very openness. Oh, she's 35. Okay, she's not 40 yet. She still looks good for 35, though.
Damn, she's young. What am I saying? I thought she was older. That's super young.
Yeah. She's only a couple years older than me. Oh, my God.
Oh, my God. Well, you both don't look a day over 25. I was like, what's a good age? That's not too creepy, but then not too... You don't look a day over 19. It's like...
Oh, my God. Okay, interesting. So I think this is... Now that I know that I have to, like, spray paint and stuff, I'm like, I don't want to put even this piece on top, because then I can't paint this area.
The, like the chest piece?
Yeah, and his leg, almost his entire leg is covered. Be very awkward to get in there. Very awkward. You know
I
what?
don't
I'll put his
know.
head on.
Mark was able to get his leg in the shot earlier, so maybe not that awkward.
It's
I,
detachable.
I, look, I looked over at my screen and I just saw a leg sticking in, and I was like, "What is happening?"
Trust me, I had no idea what's the first time. I've just felt like something really hard kick my lower back, and I'm like,
Oh,
ouch! The heck? Because I wouldn't expect anything to be behind me. I thought something like I hung on the chair or something. But
that is too
no, it
funny.
was Mark. It was Mark.
Just Mark.
It's just Mark being
Marcus
himself.
Aurelius. Yeah. I don't
Doing
know.
what?
Well, I was gonna say being himself. I don't know because he's been spicy this morning. Like I said, I
I
like this
don't
Mark.
know.
He's
You know what? He slept well.
that maybe that's what it is. Maybe to maybe you had to help him out go back to sleep after he like had to wake up. You're like, you know what? Let's help us go back to sleep real quick, and then yeah.
Yeah. The Iron
So
Omega
oh,
for
go ahead.
$10. If you're never gonna see it X-ray, it doesn't need paint. Really? But I'm just so, you know, I just want to make sure I do it. Do it right. Plus the spray paint might not get there.
The spray paint will most as long as you're able to get every angle. Normally, I do front, side, back, and then top. So top down is super important as well because then you kind of get that top down coverage where like if the gun
The
is in the way
head.
of the chest, and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
Do you think
The
so? Should I put it on then? Because I've been not putting on their like backpacks. I saw someone was not very happy that I called them backpacks.
they are jump
These,
packs, X-ray girl. Get it right. No, I'm
I
kidding.
don't know, okay? They look like backpacks to me. It's a pack on your back. Backpacks. Anyway,
Yeah.
so I'm just being extra. I'm being extra. Um, yeah, yeah. So we're here now. You know,
Well,
struggling.
I would say if you want, like you could, let's see, um, you could like spray paint your first squad, and then see how it goes and like see what they look like. And if you determine that you need to glue the guns on and the arms on to the other guys, then you can, yeah, I would just say like do one model first and then start doing them in like mass, squads or something, because then it'll be easier to kind of spray paint all of them at one time. But you won't really know how the spray paint applies until you get that one model down.
Yeah, I plan on doing it after Vegas because I don't want to have spray paint on me.
Yeah.
I'm such a Chrissy girl. I'm sorry.
No, no, hey, I mean, speaking of Vegas, is there anything you are looking forward to the most? Because we
Just to
will,
see everyone. I think
yeah.
like um when was I having a chat with someone or someone and they're like, "Who do you think will be the most awkward? Or who do you think is going to be the least awkward?" And then they're like, "I think least awkward would like at the UK meetup." And I'm like, "Is going to be X-ray girl." I'm like, "No, I think I'm so socially awkward." And they're like, "Sure." Around a bunch of nerds. And I'm like, "Okay, fair point. Fair point."
They said you would be the least awkward?
Yeah, like I would be like a social butterfly. I'm like,
Oh.
I mean, I could talk, but I think I'm an introvert,
I,
um, for the most part.
yeah. I think once you
Like,
get around people.
yeah. No, I totally know how to be a good chameleon in that sense. Like,
Mm,
I can chat with people. I love talking with people. There is a certain uh conversation list in my head that I might cycle through, just out of practice from
mm,
working at a spa with ladies. And once you get good at talking, you do get more tips, weirdly
mm.
enough. When they have a fun time, um, or at least the right type of fun time. Sometimes they like don't want to talk and they just want to relax. You have to kind of be very cognizant of that. But in any case, yeah. So I probably do talk a lot.
The right type of fun time. Okay.
Wow.
Um,
Okay. Not like that. That is just so lucky for you guys.
oh no,
I.
I've made a grave error. Made a grave
Oh no.
mistake on one of
Who did
my
you propose to?
oh no.
I'm
uh,
kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I proposed my life to an endless era of pain and torture because I just realized I put on the torso incorrectly.
Uh-oh.
But that's all right.
Spaghetti-o.
Yeah.
Spaghetti. Spaghetti. Okay. I ran a maker for $10. 20 years back, I painstakingly painted the interior of my first two Land Raiders, only to realize I couldn't see any of the details since the doors will be closed 98% of the time. My 20s. Okay, I see where you're coming from on the if you don't see it, don't paint it perspective,
Mm.
especially making a mistake like that. That would be so hard to like paint the insides. Um, yeah. David Nelson for 199. Disney dumpster fire is now spreading to rides. Don't talk about Mark like that.
That's my husband.
It's my husband. How dare you? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I know that was a joke. I don't know. Max, you're very good at being social. So I don't think you have issues on that aspect.
Oh, well, thank you.
Yeah. But then again, we're both very chatty people.
Yeah, I think we're good at social cues and assessing the room, like assessing who
Mm-hmm.
we're talking to, being able to converse with people. Because yeah, I mean, like sometimes there are people that come to the meetup and they are more awkward, or maybe not like socially. I don't want to say like their social cues
They
may
don't understand certain physical, emotional, verbal
yeah.
cues in a conversation as well. Yeah.
Yeah. And even like I've talked to some people too who are just like, hey, I just have really bad anxiety, or I just don't hang out with people a lot, so this is totally different for me. So I think the great thing that a lot of us do, you and the FNT guys, and hopefully I can do this too, but like I think we bring a bit of levity to things and we're able to talk to people just like human beings, like and
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what's great is that it becomes very relational and people just go like, man, you're exactly how you are on screen. And I'm like, yeah, because that's who we are.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that kind of eases people's levels of anxiety or social anxiety, because once they realize, hey, we're all just people, we're just hanging out together and
Mm-hmm.
enjoying these things, enjoying our time with each other. I don't know. Is that kind of how would you say it's an accurate description of you know meeting some people that may not feel as
Yeah.
yeah.
I would. And, if this is the hack for Vegas, if you feel like you're awkward, go talk to Mark. He is one of the easiest people to talk to. Like,
Yeah.
you know, he can carry the conversation if need be or have, good chats. He's just good like that. He's good like that. So, that's what I would recommend if you are nervous.
Yeah.
Mark is very good for that. Okay, I put this leg on and it didn't fit where I was supposed to.
Uh-oh.
God dang it.
That sounds like that sounds like a Mark the Cyborg problem.
It does, doesn't it? Now things
Hey.
are stuck.
Oh no. What kind of glue are you using? Are you using the plastic glue or the metal or
Yeah, the
the like the
plastic
super?
glue.
Okay. Yeah.
I
The
think I have to kind of like put this all together at once so it like
mm.
hits in the right spots. I mean, I don't mean it to sound like that, but like what happened was the leg kind of went to the side and then I didn't realize it
Uh-oh.
and then it kind of swung and stuck in the wrong way. So I gotta get it all right at once. So I get the leg right, the cape right, and the front right. This is so not cool. Wow, Josh for $20 says I meet most new people drunk and naked. That is interesting.
That drunken naked. Okay, so are you
I have questions.
I was about to say, are you a bartender at a strip club? Is that the setting for drunken naked?
Don't know. That's why I say I have questions. Like, this could mean so many different things.
What's going on,
Um,
Roman and Cajun? Great to see you guys in the chat. Thank you for being here.
hey, I am not judging. I just, like I said, I'm just curious. I am curious about your drunken naked meetings. Yeah.
I'm almost kind of jealous. Yeah, I'm not judging.
Wow. You need to do a workshop for Max. He wants to learn how you do this. And
Yeah, I think it'd
he
be
might
good.
partake one day. Who knows?
Sure.
Meeting drunken naked people. Or are you the only drunken naked one?
Or, yeah, do you have to be drunk and naked to meet other drunk and naked people?
Yeah. I'm just curious. Just Josh says a bartender. How dare you? I'm imagining the Greta Thunberg.
How dare you?
Just doesn't work as well. Uh, wait, what are you guys talking about? My innocence. How am I innocent? I am not innocent. Have you met me? Have you heard how I speak?
Oh, speaking of innocence, before we started the stream, we were
Oh dear.
kind of talking. What was the? Do you remember what the topic was exactly? It was something on like.
Vegas?
Oh no, it was the happy ending massage parlor.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Well, we were talking about getting manicures and pedicures, and then Max was talking about how happy endings happen at this place that person that he knows in his life goes
mm.
to. There's a massage parlor next to it. And yeah, I mean, you can explain that part if you'd like, but I feel like it's self-explanatory.
Well, let me first let me uh, clarify that I was not talking about manicures and pedicures. you know,
Yes,
I mean,
I was talking about manicures and pedicures.
you were talking about that, and then even though I was talking about Lizzie McGuire earlier, I still got to keep some semblance of masculinity here on this stream.
Some. He's lost
Some,
most of it.
I know, right? I
Hanging out
lost
with me.
all credibility. No, but yeah, because you were talking about, oh yeah, I want to, I think you were saying like, oh, I want to get a manicure or something before Vegas, or it was something within that vein. And I said, oh yeah, a person I know goes to one of those, and right next door is a massage parlor that gives happy endings. And we were just laughing, and then I had to kind of think like, I don't get the appeal. Chat, I don't know if you know anyone that does that or if that's like a thing, but yeah, I don't know, X-Ray. Does that feel like something that, because like I know there are, and then we got on the topic of like Vegas, and there are plenty of prostitutes in Vegas, but I mean, I don't know. I just feel like the happy ending thing is just it's some stranger for like 30 minutes or however long you're there for getting a massage, and then just okay later, and then you just leave. I don't know. It just seems very awkward.
um, yeah, probably. And then I was asking how much would that cost? Are the girls hot? I mean,
Yeah.
Max doesn't know because he hasn't been to one.
Thank you for
And
clarifying that. just
yes, you're
just you never know who might.
just yeah,
Yeah.
be listening. Hi, moms.
I know.
Oh my God. Yeah, and what products do they use? How often do they clean? This was in my head at this point.
Yeah.
And
Sanitary and hygiene and all that
yeah,
stuff. Yeah.
it's fine. I think if I say if you don't hurt other people, you can do what you want. If someone wants that and someone's willing to provide, not hurting me, not hurting anyone.
Mm-hmm.
So make that bank, get that happy ending. But I think that I have a pretty controversial look at this in comparison. Maybe I don't know. Is that controversial to think like that?
What? Just
And you
hey,
go
if
girl, and you go guy, you
like
go
you
get your
you do
thing.
your thing. I don't think that's controversial at all. I think that's probably pretty standard. I guess yeah. I'm just confused because it feels like I don't feel like how that would be sexy at all or appealing or like why I would ever want to go do something like that. But there are people
Mm,
that like you said, that you know. I mean, it's not like I'm like, oh, I don't want to condone this. It's more so just like, uh, I guess I just don't get it. But some guys like really love that, and that's their thing. So yeah,
yeah.
everyone has
I
their
think
little thing. So
I think if also if we make it legal, stuff like that doesn't seem like wild anymore. I don't know. It's
mm.
just, you know, so what? It's almost like, you know how like some women go out for dinners and then they have the exchange of the sexy time afterwards. It's without all the pretenses.
Oh
You know? Yeah,
yes,
no.
yeah, yeah. That's odd. Yeah.
Like,
Uh, Cajun Corey says MV penis goes there confirmed.
wow, okay. Man, I didn't say it, so.
uh, we got a super chat from
Ooh,
Manowar665. Thanks, dude. He says Vegas in 2 days. Let's go, baby.
heck
Uh,
yeah.
if you
Okay.
haven't seen it yet, check out Sabaton's tribute cover to Motorhead's 1916. Think you'll appreciate it, brother. Dude, hail to that, and thank you so much. You know what? I will do just that. I will listen to that on the way to Vegas. Thank you for the super chat, man. That's badass.
Oh, you know what I just did? I downloaded HP Lovecraft on my uh
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
I'm excited to read that. And I also downloaded Conan. So hopefully I have time to read stuff. Pretty cool.
Hey, your guy looks pretty dope there. He's kneeling,
I
sniping
have like,
someone.
yeah. Oh, well, might need a bit more glue there.
Uh-oh. I
But
also have a another super chat from Andrew Matthews. Thank you guys so much for these super chats. He says X-Ray went to a strip club and did not tell Mark. Timmy Hooters should be on poor choices.
oh my God.
What is
Honestly,
it?
I think Mark doesn't understand how I am at strip clubs. I don't actually like the stripping part. I just like talking to strippers. They have interesting lives.
I feel like I've full disclosure. I've never been to a strip club,
Oh,
and for good reason. I feel like they would all talk like whenever I do the goofy Valley Girl accent, I feel
yeah.
like that's how every
Strippers.
stripper would talk.
Oh no, I don't think so. Like, it's fine. I think in California maybe you
Yeah.
would have to be afraid of that. If you want, we can go to some. Come to Toronto. We'll do to some strip clubs.
What are you talking about? We're going to Vegas in 2 days, 3 days.
Oh,
Let's
there's
go there.
time to go to strip clubs there. Okay. Oh my God. So, the person I told you about earlier, uh, Rolo, he was saying, if you guys want to go to a club or anything events, let me know. We'll hook you up. And I'm like, um, so we're like old, don't like
Old.
clubbing. Well, I
We're
didn't
like
say that. I just
old.
I politely declined because I was just like, yeah, we don't love that sort of stuff anymore.
Mm.
Like if I think about a night out, and I mean, for like say if Tugs were to have a event that I plan, we're gonna go to like a country bar where they do freaking line dancing and live music, stuff like that, more so, or like a wine bar where we go at like 8 p.m. and then probably leave around 1 at the latest. Like we're not leaving the club at 4 a.m. in the morning. Clubs. What time do clubs start at? Like 11 p.m. I don't know in Vegas though. Vegas is different, vastly different.
Yeah, I am not like a Vegas goer. Well, I mean, like I've been to Vegas plenty of times, but I'm not a hardcore like, oh, I know Vegas in and out, like so. I really don't know, but yeah, the country clubs are a lot of fun. Just two-stepping and
Ah,
line
see,
dancing and stuff.
sounds
Those are
so
great.
sweet to me. Like honestly, so much better.
You
And
don't
I,
want.
I also want to sit.
Yes.
Sit. I don't
Yeah.
have to pay for
I
like a
think once you
thousand dollars.
I think once you cross your 30s, you're like, yeah, let's just go sit somewhere.
Yeah. Also, it's not like I chose this, but Mark is the same height as me, so I don't have to wear heels when I go out.
Hey, there you go.
I didn't choose it purposely, but now I'm seeing the perks. Now
Hell
I'm
yeah.
seeing the perks. Um, Andrew Matthews for 2 British pounds says, "You need to tell MVP Timmy Hooters is in Conan." Oh my gosh. So there is, okay, in Canada, there is Tim Hortons, which is our coffee place, which is why it's called Timmy Hooters, because Script Doctor is Canadian and has, made it super Canadian, but with strippers. Um, there are a lot of entertainers, and they're dancing in the sexiest outfits. I mean, they're NPCs, but Jane made a gold bikini slave Leia type outfit.
Ooh.
Let's just say I laid down and I thought that YouTube would demonetize my video
Oh my
because of
goodness.
that. Like, yeah, you didn't see anything. It's like YouTube yoga, but
Yeah. YouTube yoga. It's
I'm just gonna compare it to that always.
yeah.
YouTube yoga.
It hints at it. It's a tease. It's a
Yeah,
good,
you
it's not.
saw, it was a very thin chain covering the
Mm.
parts that you're not supposed to see,
Oh.
essentially.
Of course
Mm-hmm.
Jane Theory would make that. That sounds
I know.
sounds
Jane,
about right.
Jane is like a some little minx, that one.
I love it. That's so great.
I know.
But yeah, even Soul Assassin says Jane is crazy with that Conan game.
She is. She
And
loves it.
there
She
was
freaking loves it.
um and oh hey Dr. Rachel, great to see you in the chat as well.
Good
She
morning, Dr.
says
Rachel.
yeah, she says I've never been to a massage parlor, but one day I'll go and treat myself. No happy ending though.
Oh, no, what? You know what, Dr. Rachel? You should. There is something so therapeutic about getting your muscles like,
Oh,
okay,
I thought you meant the
there's
happy ending for a second. Never mind.
no. So you increase your blood flow, so that's good. So that's getting all the toxins out and then getting the knots out. And what else is super relaxation? You have more happy hormones because your body likes touch and pressure in general too. What else is like awesome about it? Oh, you sometimes might have a good nap. I generally have a lot of those when I get massaged. I miss having benefits, but yeah, I still do like a version of it, but with cups. So it's more like of a, it's not as relaxing, but you still get the benefits of all the blood flow and uh,
Mm,
getting the knots out.
blood flow.
Blood flow, just like
There,
my hands,
there,
and my
there.
veins.
I was about to say, there we go again, talking about some good blood flow on this stream. So,
Yeah. Ooh, get that good blood flowing. Oh, that could be interpreted in many ways. Sure, we'll go with
many,
that.
many ways.
15. I'm making my vehicle now. What are you doing?
I am working on more Imperial Guardsmen. The only thing is that their footprint, like their literal feets, their footses,
Your
um,
feetsies.
their feetsies are impossible to glue onto these bases because they are a small surface area, and so like I'm wondering if I need to what's called pin them to the base, which is basically like putting um, some sort of structural component like a paper clip or something that will fasten
Mm.
them to the base. So we'll see. But
Mm.
here's a little life hack for those of you guys watching, and thank you again for being here this Sunday morning, all you wonderful Max's Man Cave dwellers and subscribers. So these little like shot cups, these are cool, or little cocktail cups, whatever you want to call them. This is,
Petri dish.
I guess it is a little petri dish, eh?
Oh wait, no, it's taller.
Yeah, oh yeah. And it's got a little bit more like depth to it. So if you have a larger model, but one of the
Oh.
cool things about these is like, so if you're trying to do a ton of models at one time, but you've got all these little pieces and you're just like trying to organize them all throw them in these cups, and then that way you can have them all set up and ready. And then all you need to do is just grab that little thing, and it keeps everything super organized, very
Ooh.
readily available. So that's if you don't want to deal with the sprue component, which is like what these guys look like. So I normally sometimes like I'll clip all of these out, put them in their respective places, and then I can work on them like assembly line. So just a little life hack if you guys are looking to build more stuff. But at least that's what I do. But yeah,
I get so confused. I could see myself confusing the pieces very easily if
it
I cut up too many at once.
yeah, and that's true. It like for the vehicle for sure, because there are way too many bits on the vehicle.
There's 2 freaking pages of this.
And they're like,
Look,
yeah.
oh, there's a head here.
Oh, in the tank?
Hold on. Yeah, it's right there. Hard to see, I know. It's underneath
Uh-oh.
this finger.
Nadia in the chat is saying Vegas is getting hot, so we better get ready, X-Ray Girl. We're gonna
Ooh, get ready for that blood flowing
that
out of the
blood,
because of heat.
that
Also,
hot blood
massages
flowing.
produce heat. Heat is good,
Oh,
which increases your blood flow. I'm
okay.
just saying. I'm just saying. I
Uh,
highly recommend if you can get a massage.
Dr. Rachel says touch is very comforting indeed, but it's very tough for me to relax with a stranger, and whoever is giving me a massage better have a sledgehammer ready for all my knots.
Wow. Trust me, girl. I think the worst I find for knots when I was doing that as a job was desk workers.
Oh yeah,
Their
well,
backs were messed up.
yeah,
Because
from
at least if you
sitting
work
for.
out, you're stretching.
Hmm.
As long as you work out and stretch, you're not as bad. Like, yeah, there's certain muscles like the IT band that might need a little bit of attention. Runners have shin stuff, a lot of shin stuff. But I find desk workers, their back, their shoulders, their neck, oh, absolute worst.
So
But
YouTubers.
yeah, which is why I try to work out because
Yeah.
it kind of helps negate. And like I know I'm not doing the most ideal workouts. Like I would prefer to have like a full bar and a squat rack, but I'm okay doing my bike and then yoga because that is enough for me, at least at the moment. If I end up wanting to do like I don't know, competitions, highly doubt that. Yeah, well we'll get a rack in here at some point.
Plus, you're so busy that I feel like once you do kind of clear up your schedule a little bit, you'll have a little bit more time to work out or go to a gym or something as opposed to training just from home. Even though there's nothing wrong with that, and it can actually be a fantastic workout with the Peloton or whatnot. But yeah, sometimes you want a little bit of variety. You want to get under the barbell, or you want some weights, or whatnot. So
Ooh, guys, look at this. This has like a skull. Sorry, I'm having a really hard time figuring out where to put my hand.
um,
There we go. Like a skull on the side of it. It's cool.
on the side of the tank.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Oh yeah, that is cool. I like that.
Yeah.
And look at that, your new camera is working great. Or not
Yeah.
camera,
Well,
but
the
the
camera,
new yeah.
the stand. If you guys see here, it's like a bar that has two bend joints. And it's not as bulky as the one that Max has, but I think with your camera especially, I would go with the bulkier
Yo yeah.
setup because your camera is expensive. Mine is not. Mine is not heavy either, so
Yeah,
okay, I
this
don't have to worry
was
about that.
yeah. This was definitely the better setup for me, I think. Just because especially too, like if I'm looking at comics and stuff, like this works out as well because there's so much detail in those comics that I want to show off at times, so it's good for both. So I just invested in the top down technology.
Ooh, look at that. It's like a vehicle proper with seats.
Ooh.
I didn't know Space Marines needed to sit down. Kidding.
They yeah, it's the simple pleasures in life.
Yeah.
They do get to
What
sit down. Yeah.
Russ Williams asked, "What's the camera that you have, Max?"
So I have two. The one that I'm currently using for the headshot for my face here is the Canon EOS. I think it's the M200 or M50. Why do I always forget? It's the same one that Quarterblack and Gary use. Um, gr-
Ooh.
Canon really didn't. They're not super set up for streaming, but then they made this M200, I think is what it was, is what it's called, and it's much better for streaming. So you can literally just plug and play, which is great. And then the top-down camera that I'm using is the Canon Rebel SL3. And that's a thick, hunky boy that is not good for streaming, but really good for photography, which is why it does so well with Warhammer stuff because it's got a good, clear picture on it. So,
Yeah. I use Keo Pro. That's all I remember. Keo Pro.
Keo
Keo
Pro.
Pro.
Look it up. You can
It's
find it.
it's the one that has 1080 60 frames per second seconds
Sexons.
sections sections yeah, that's as detailed as I'm getting there. But I really like it. We have like how many of these cameras in this house? One, two, three. I think we have four.
Oh, wow.
Um,
Nice.
Two downstairs, one mine, one Mark's, and then the two here. But they were on sale for like 100 Canadian, which is like super cheap.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. That's perfect. That's so
Yeah,
rad.
so I bought a bunch, and then I was like, should I buy a travel one? I'm like, nah, I'll just use the cheapy, crappy like one I have. Plus, like cameras on your phone are pretty good for streaming if you do streaming in that way.
Yeah, I was gonna say whenever I vlog, like I don't vlog a lot, but whenever I do stuff from Vegas, like I do it all from my iPhone and it looks amazing. I just changed the frame rate to 60 frames per second and it looks
Mm,
fantastic. So, I mean,
absolutely.
yeah, a lot of times your iPhone will do it. I mean, if you have a Samsung, I'm sorry, but no.
Oh my gosh. I texted someone recently that used to have an Android, and I was so happy when they did because yeah. I was surprised they would. I find most people on the internet like Androids, but personally, I'm an iPhone person. Love iPhone a lot.
Yeah, it's it's a reason. There's a reason why it's like I think it's
Um,
got to be a higher seller than Samsung, right? I mean, I
I
would
think
think. I don't
market
know.
share wise, probably, but if we're
Yeah.
just looking at Android, then I don't know.
Mm.
I don't know. Um, for me, the reason I chose Apple was I got an iPad for my notes, and then when I
Mm.
was taking the train and the bus to school in university, if you had an iPhone, you could like parallel the notes, uh, reflect the
Oh
notes from the iPad to the
yeah.
yeah. So then I would just study on the train with my phone versus pulling on my iPad, because like the iPad is by far the best tablet out there.
Hmm.
So and I wanted to get into the digital age, but also have the functionality of having writing. So I had the pen, and it worked pretty well for me. The iPad, I mean.
Hey, I still boomer a lot of the times because, like, whenever I take notes or if I'm studying, I will print out paper. Like, I will print out the PowerPoint and I
Really?
will take notes on the PowerPoint, like pieces of paper.
Oh
I know
my
that's
goodness.
super old. I know it's
Oh
like,
my goodness. Okay,
what? O-
okay, boomer.
Okay, boomer.
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
No, no, I'm proud to be a boomer. Like, I don't know, just the tactile nature of having something to physically hold while studying. I don't know. I just feel like if I'm looking
Hmm.
at a computer screen, I get nothing out of it. But
Well, there actually is studies where when you take notes, you actually consolidate it better in your head when
hmm.
it's written versus typed.
Oh, that's interesting. That's kind of cool.
Hmm. I know.
Nice.
Last time. Anyways, a couple weeks ago, I was telling Max all my study tricks, and
Hmm. That's right.
it's all scientifically based. Um, I don't know how well you want to put your eggs in that, but I tried it out and it worked for me, and so that's why I like the iPad. But I mean, you're gonna be done school soon, so I wouldn't even bother changing how you study now.
Well,
Yeah,
actually,
no.
because we were talking about how you were doing this 50-10 rule, where you were studying for 50 minutes and then took a break for 10 minutes. And then you would just continue to do that for an 8 hour workday if you had the time, or if that was your work, you would
Treat it
treat it
like
as
work.
treat it as such, yeah. So I did that for my recent midterm for statistics, which I am,
That's
you know,
funny.
I am not the best at, but I did it, and I will say I felt um, more confident about this test, and I guarantee you it's going to come back with a good grade than I did like all of last semester. So obviously something worked. So I
Yeah.
mean, so your tricks are working. I'll take your word for it.
Yay. I mean, you did the hard work, okay? So that's awesome to hear because and procrastination, as fun as it is, thinking you study better under pressure. If you do it 8 hours a day, or even 2 hours, say you did 8 hours the day before versus 2 hours over 4 days, you will remember it. Like sleep is so important for remembering stuff.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah. Uh,
I Oh, go
yeah.
ahead.
No, I was just thinking I'm like, yeah, that's it. That's all I have to say.
The sleep aspect of things, like which is hard for me, but it's also something that I really need to get better at. But sleep is huge, especially in like the bodybuilding world. Sleep is just as important, if not more so, than like the actual diet and exercise of things. So I always find it fascinating. Whenever I get better sleep, I always have better results when it comes to
Yes, yes.
studying or when it comes to the weight room. It is incredible what sleep will do for you. So,
Yeah, the sleep is supposed to help with your memory, with recovery, with your body, brain, blood flow, heart, all that fun stuff.
all that,
And if
yeah,
you don't get
jazz.
enough, you do go crazy. Exhaustion is bad for you. Also, it'll make you fat.
Yes, yes, yeah. If you have anxiety or something and you're not sleeping well, unfortunately, your body will hang on to a lot of those fat cells, which is it sucks because then it's like, oh, I'm getting fat and I'm anxious, and I'm not sleeping. So it's
Let's
kind
just
of
add
this.
everything all together
Ugh.
on
So it is, yeah. It's kind of a catch twenty
twofer.
two. Yeah.
Twofer. But yeah. Ken Burrows for 220 Canadian. Extra girl. Which game are you playing later today? I think we're playing Conan. Oz's internet is, I don't know, he wrote words that I don't understand.
Uh oh.
Um, no, it's just acronyms. Acronyms. ISP is effed. I don't know what an
Oh,
ISP is.
yeah. Me neither,
The ISP is
unfortunately.
effed. So I think there's something about internet. So we'll
Okay.
see if he's able to make it, but I hope he does. Okay, look, we've got a wheelless vehicle. It's looking good so far.
Wayho, nice.
I want to paint the inside. I see how you got trapped into this Iron Omega because the skull is here and we're never gonna see it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it is, huh?
Oh, internet service provider. There we go.
Um,
Thank you, Rambam, for
can
that
always can always rely
intel.
on chat. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, guys, I, internet lore and how internet works, I barely know. I go, Mark, can you fix this? And he does,
Hey,
usually.
nice to have a handyman around the house. That's good.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
Good
also
hands and extra legs.
extra lots of things. Um,
Extra.
I was gonna ask you because this was a funny comment that was brought up in the chat. Soul Assassin and Harble 99 are talking about the floor goblin that steals parts that land on the floor. Is making something really impressive over time. The little SOB has a better bits box than I do by now. Um, so, have you began to drop pieces and never been able to find them because
Nope,
not yet? Oh, okay,
nope,
good.
nope. But this must be a cousin of the laundry sock stealer.
Yes, they are very closely related, if not, yeah, family members.
Oh,
Um,
best friends,
best friends in
brothers.
mischief. Yeah. But yeah, there have been yeah, I'm on carpet right now, and there are times where if I drop a piece like a little head or a hand, it's gone. The carpet monster has found it, and it's theirs now. I will never get it
Well,
back.
you know what? Check Gideon's poop. I'm gonna say Gideon stole it.
Maybe
He's the
Gideon is
monster.
the monster. Yeah, he's the one stealing all my parts.
Honestly, if I did drop it, and this is from puzzles, Rocky would eat this. He
Yeah.
loves little bits and pieces. I dropped um this uh from my Wooble stream. There's like these clips. I dropped one and I found one totally flattened from him biting on it, and I'm like, "Don't you dare!" It's like stole
No,
it from his mouth. Give it back. I love
little
him, but
little jerk.
he is such a jerk.
We
Such
love
a
our little
jerk.
jerks. Yeah.
I know. And when it comes to food and his toys, he is so aggressive about it. So I don't get mad at him when he gets like a little snarly, but if he bites, he in trouble.
Is
You
he?
can you can be possessive, but you cannot be that possessive.
It's like cats. They're like, okay, you can pet me, but only until I say you can't. You know, you're only when I say you can. They're
Yeah.
very particular about when you cannot pet them and love on them.
hmm
Um, so is Rocky gonna be missing you guys while you're in Vegas?
Oh yeah. Oh, I've had a fun time. So my dad, he was supposed to come here and watch the dogs here in the house
Yeah.
so that they didn't have to move. Um, got the COVIDs. Yeah,
No.
yeah, the entire family, because he's helping with my cousin who just had a baby, and all the good stuff. And then I don't know who brought it in, doesn't really matter. So he has COVID, and he sent me the a picture of the test this morning, and it's so red, that line, the
Ooh.
test line
Yeah.
versus the control line. I'm like, yep, I think you're at the peak right now, so you are not coming over.
Oh no.
um, yeah. So
Poor poor
we
Daddy
lost the baby
X-ray.
still. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ex dad, X-ray dad.
X-ray
Yeah.
dad.
Ex dad sounds weird. I don't
XXX
want to
dad.
No! No! Stop it! We are not calling my father that.
It's like
The
my
only
Twitch.
person.
It's like my Twitch name.
Wait,
It's
oh
like
yes,
Max Von Priestley or Maxfield Von
with the
Priestley with
triple X.
three X's. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, I cut
We
you
know
off. What
what.
were you saying?
Well, no, because we know why it's triple X, right?
Oh.
You guys know
Uh.
that Max does like hot tub streams of selfies on Twitch. Just make sure you subscribe. You'll never miss a video at that rate.
Do you think I could make some good money if I did a hot tub stream?
Uh, Ask your chat that. Would you guys support Max doing a hot tub stream?
I think I would garner a completely different audience than the one I currently have.
Mm, Maybe some of the ladies would cross over. I'm just saying.
I think I would have a lot of gay men there. I mean,
Okay, well, there
unless
we go. There's
i-
that too.
is that like a thing on Twitch? Like, is that like a do
No,
men do hot tub streams? I don't think that's a thing.
I don't know. I was just joking around. Let's go with it. If men did hot tub streams, would it be women or gay men in there? Chat, what do you think?
Yeah.
I've never looked. Kind of like I've never looked into massage parlor.
I think yeah, that's a good question because I did do the Silky stream and I had both men and women in the chat, but then again I was also getting very drunk because it was like you could either donate to get me drunk or you could donate to see the Silkies. And
Oh, you are a thought.
yeah, so I was a whore that night.
Wow, Max admits that he was a 304. Love it.
A 304? Am I boomering that too? Is that
No, I'm just calling you a
30
hoe, a garden hoe.
is that what
But
304 is?
Yeah, just
Oh.
backwards. It's like a five
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
three. No, is it 5318008? Boobies.
Yeah, 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 that's right. I would do
Did
that all
anyone
the
do that for the
time
calculator? I know with the
in
old school one.
middle school, and then I'd just flip it over and just giggle to myself. Boobies.
I loved sex ed. Anytime the teacher would say vagina or penis, and she said it. And
Send Bob's and Vagana.
yeah, anyway, so I'm a child. Whatever. I'm sure you guys did the same thing when you did the sexual education classes. They said the word. Hee 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 hee.
Too funny. Yeah,
Oh,
those are the days.
Smooth says that I should make you and Camelot join forces for a tub stream.
Oh boy,
I mean, where does Camelot live? I don't even know.
that's a good question.
I've watched some of his streams, not a ton of them. He seems like a nice southern boy, so he's probably from the south. Maybe
Southern boy.
southern. I don't know, and he looks like he's like very muscular, like too much muscles. Like there's a lot happening over there. He's like my first version of Bruce.
First version of Bruce.
One of my thralls in Conan. He was like
Oh,
overly large and he couldn't get through the doors.
that's my dream. I wish I could be Bruce.
Max wants to be so big he can't get through doors.
Well, I also want to be your thrall, but yes, that too. No, I'm
What?
kidding.
Get in line.
Oh,
Mark
okay.
the Cyborg. He's technically like a thrall, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, I use and abuse
Uh,
him. He'll tell
that's
you that.
that is too funny.
All right, I got the wheels going. The wheel on the bus go round and round. Camelot is in Alabama. Guys, I don't know these things.
He's an Alabama boy.
Shad would know about Camelot. Fenrir, that's the wrong Camelot.
I do
All
love
right, let's see.
Shad.
I do love Shad. Alabama. I'm from Alabama. Isn't that where Jeremy's from?
I think so. I believe
Oh
so.
yeah, it's kind of, well, I'd say halfway between Texas and Florida, but like not really, because
Like
a third way.
Texas has a pretty thick southern accent, and
Teeny
Florida a little
thick.
bit, but Alabama, oh my god, Alabama has the most hick southern country inbred accent you can think of.
Country. I'm from the country.
It is like it's very bad. But
Well, I
yeah, I
mean,
love all those guys.
you hear Jeremy. He's basically from Alabama. Oh, I dropped this piece.
Uh-oh. Don't let Jojo or Rocky get it.
Rocky is not here. He's downstairs with Mark right now, so
Okay.
they're I think he's streaming.
Nice.
I think he's streaming. Yeah, so if Jeremy has the Alabama accent, then that I think I can understand it. But I didn't know he was into hot tubs.
X11 Bravo, what's going on, man? He says, "Sir, why is it that every time we pop in to buddy check on you, the first word we hear is silkies? Every time."
It's like when we say boobs and Max appears.
And I magically appear. Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah,
He's the boob genie.
it's become part of the channel now.
Yeah, a fish. A fish. All right. We have the wheels, the front wheels. Ooh, look how sexy they are. Oh yeah.
Did you call wheels sexy?
Yeah, look how sexy they are on instead of off. Anyways, don't worry about me. I get excited about Warhammer. Isn't that a good thing?
That is a fantastic thing. And I'm very, very glad that you have joined me in this endeavor because this is a lot of fun. And I too get excited. I actually woke up a little bit early this morning, grabbed some
What
coffee,
time?
and I got up at 6, which I mean, like, isn't super
Wow.
early, but yeah, just to get all my stuff ready because I pulled out all the sprues and my like tools and stuff, and I was like, Yeah, I'm ready. So I was building a little bit before we started, but not
That's okay.
too much earlier.
You're just cheating on us
I
in
was
chat,
I
not
was
showing us the goods.
yeah, I was doing it behind the scenes.
Disappointed.
Yeah, I wasn't presenting.
Disappointed. Yeah.
Pointed.
Chat wants you to show them.
Show them everything, the silkies, the hot tub, the Warhammer, yeah.
Yes. Like this is yeah. I'm telling you. We feel cheated.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
DeBeast member for 4 months says, "Roll Tide." I think that's an Alabama thing.
Alabama? Yeah,
Alabama.
that's a Bama thing.
I actually learned it from The Bachelor, because Hannah B, she's from Alabama and said "Roll
Oh.
Tide" all the time. Yeah, didn't really understand it, but it's fine. I don't have to understand everything.
There's
The world still, revolves.
yeah. There's something about a girl, a Southern belle with a nice Southern accent. There's something about that that's just, I don't know. It's,
All right, so ladies,
yeah.
if you have a Southern accent and think Max is cute,
Oh my gosh.
just saying, you already have a one-up with your voice. I think there's something inherently sweet about a Southern girl because there's, and maybe this is just me making this up, but there's a lot more traditional roles in a Southern household, and there's always that Southern hospitality as well with that. So maybe that's why people are into it. I don't know.
I could see that. I think there's an innocence that comes with it, and like you said, there is kind of that notion of that Southern hospitality, that trad wife, the traditional wife, probably stems from an area in an era of more of a Southern Bible Belt type of culture. So yeah, I mean, I could definitely see that for sure. But yeah, there is, I don't know, there's just a sweetness, there's an innocence to it. So
innocence, interesting.
Yeah.
Cajun Corey for 199 says, "Go Tigers." Is that from Alabama? I don't. Help me.
I think he's talking about LSU because I think LSU are Tigers.
Okay.
Cajun, tell me if
know
I'm
my
wrong.
sports.
I think
I mean,
that's.
it sounds familiar. I'm gonna say yes. Without even knowing for sure. I'm gonna say yes because Cajun's all about LSU. Ooh, Smoo is like you as well. I have a sweet spot for Southern girls too.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh, this is also true, and this is a good point. Soul just put in the chat. Southern girls are sweet, but they can put you in your place if you act up, and that is very true. They will call you out and put you in your place. Excuse me, sir. Maxfield Von Priestley, I cannot believe you just did that. But I digress.
I thought that was that's a really good Southern accent. I wasn't expecting that from you.
I lived in Texas for 5 years, so
I know, but I just didn't expect it. Your Valley Girl is way better though.
Oh,
I don't know if that's a good thing or bad thing.
Well, I've spent most of my time here in California, unfortunately, so I think that's why the Valley Girl is much better. So
there we go.
I don't want to do the Valley Girl because I don't want to get rid of half my chat audience right now.
Where is the horse and the rider for 10 says, in the last episode of the Pacific, there's a Southern Alabama girl who shows helping at a veterans career event, and I've replayed her part over and over again just to listen to her very sweet voice. Interesting. I have not watched this. Should I put this the Pacific on my list? Because I don't think I have that on my list of shows.
Have you watched Band of Brothers?
No.
Okay, I'd say watch that first.
Okay. Now, this title, I'm going to guess what this is about. This is definitely not about a marching band.
The Pacific?
No, the Band of Brothers.
No. No, it's not.
Okay, we're on the right track.
Yeah.
It's not a rock band either. No band. There's no music.
There's a soundtrack, but I don't think there's any
Oh, okay.
music.
Not actual them playing the music. Okay. Um, is it army related?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. There we go. I'm on the right track.
Yeah.
Which band of brothers? They train together and then they go to war or some fighting together, and then one of them dies and they have to move forward, and that death has to mean something. And yeah, am I getting close?
Um, it's a lot. It's a series, so it's a show. So
Oh,
it's a lot of that. It's like um, Saving Private Ryan, but an entire HBO series. It's pretty
oh, okay.
incredible. It's a
Ooh, HBO. Oh, yes, then that'll be
yeah.
really good then. Okay,
It's
okay.
probably one of the I would say it may be the best series on television that has existed. It is just it's incredible, and that's not me saying like oh because it's military. I think it's well shot, it's well scripted, edited, acted. Everything is historically accurate. The costumes, the set design, everything is like perfect to a T. And it is just
Ooh.
it's super heartfelt. And I think Band of Brothers in chat. I don't know if you guys agree with me, if you guys have seen it too, but I will say it. Yeah, it is maybe some of the best television or cinema we have watched ever on like a streaming HBO kind of format or whatnot. But
Band of Brothers is on the list now.
yeah,
There's
I'm
too much
surprised
to
it.
watch, but yeah.
I'm surprised it wasn't on your list. I thought it was, but
No, no. I mean, it probably could have if I listened more. But the list only started a couple months ago.
mm,
No, a year ago. So there probably were recommendations. I just wasn't cognitively aware at that moment
mm.
to make the list like that. What the heck? What the hell?
Yeah, have you ever heard a someone like a someone from the South? Have you ever heard them say "bless your heart, X-ray girl"?
Bless your heart. Apparently, that is like a derogatory state or phrase.
It's a big kind of fu. It's like it's very much like a passive aggressive way of being like, oh well, bless their heart. It's like, oh well, they can go f themselves.
So I shouldn't be saying that.
uh, I mean, I don't think it. For some people, it's like uh, I don't know. I think some people actually say it meaningfully, and they're like, oh, like bless their soul, bless their heart. That's really tough. But then if you hear it from a Southern woman, the connotation I think is a little bit different. So.
Mm, interesting.
Mm,
Okay. Well, that's good to know.
yeah.
That is good to know. All right, these pieces are very confusing. C23, C10, C26. I did take C26 out, right? Yeah, I did. And then 32, 31. I can count, I think.
I am chat. I'm gonna go grab some more coffee real quick because, as you can see,
Ooh.
I'm running low. My cup runneth dry. So oh,
You
Gideon
don't like to
is.
try. I mean, the cup. Refill it.
Well, you are
Great.
correct.
Let
You
me
you are
pause this
correct.
awkward moment.
You are correct. I do not like it. So yes, I
Make
will
sure.
go. Yeah, I will go refill my cup. I shall be right back. But what were
Yes.
you gonna say?
Nothing. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
I'm just gonna embarrass myself. It's all good.
No, I love it. That's hilarious. All right, I'll be
Um,
right back.
see you in a moment. Andrew Matthews for £2 says put Highlander on the list. It is. I know, Andrew. It's now a meme at this point. I haven't finished Highlander ever. David Nelson. I think I did read it. I'll read it again just in case. Oh yeah, no real fire at Disney. No real fire at Disney ride right now. And then I made a joke about Mark and how he was a ride. You don't talk about him like that. Yes, unless that's not the one you're mentioning. Oh no, wait. No! Oh, there was a second one. Okay, Disney dumpster fire is now spreading to rides. And then no real fire at Disney ride right now. Oh no! There's a real fire. I'm so sorry for missing that one, David Nelson. For another $1.99. I apologize. Thank you also, Andrew, for keeping me, you know. Yeah, no. Gnomesky, bless your heart means you're dumb or did something dumb a lot. I feel like that should be told to me a lot. I am a bimbo. My brain don't work sometimes. And I'm okay with that. I am okay with that. Okay, we need 32. People say I should be a blonde. And I tend to agree because my brain is always working on too many things at once. And then I have moments like, you know, that you have seen. You've experienced my bimbo moments. And that's okay. I accept it for what I am. I can be very smart and organized, but with that comes a bit of bimbo-ness. I'm just gonna call it bimbo-ness. 31. Where is 31? Yeah, so sweet summer child. I'm gonna take that as a compliment as well. I am not in the South. No, I'm not. I'm technically in the South of Canada. Does that count? Does that count at all? Where is 31? Oh, I found it. Building this vehicle is going to be very difficult. There's so many pieces. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it all in one go. I am very special. Yes. Thank you, Tomby, for recognizing that.
Oh, I am back. Special. You are special.
It flew and hit me. The piece I was cutting.
Oh no.
No.
Are you special in the way that like my mom's would say, I would always make the joke, well, my mom tells me I'm as big as the sky whenever someone would call me fat or something. So yeah, so
or
are
is
you
this like no. Well, I was saying that my brain runs a lot of things at once, so there's a lot of times that I space out. One of my nicknames was Space Cadet.
Oh.
Yeah, because I get very spacey. Like, I'm thinking maybe of too many things, and which is good and bad. We'll say good and bad. I think there's pros and cons, and I've been trying to be more present and reflective in conversations so I don't have that happen. But it's really hard. Like on FNT, like I am reading and trying to proofread, and there's a lot of times when it's not grammatical errors, I have to like try and judge the sentence and then see what word that it should have been. And it's really hard to do that and then listen to what's being said and trying to make notes for Perry and keep an eye on the chat in case anything does happen that's like, I mean, the mods are great. Yeah, but you know, things still happen every now and then. You know, there's a lot of things to look at.
You know what's so funny? I was almost about to sneeze there, so I kind of paused and I was like, "Am I gonna sneeze?" No, okay. Yeah, I was just as I was getting coffee, I was actually literally thinking, man, X-Ray Girl is really good at multitasking, and I think that is a testament to what you do on the show, on your live streams, on the Nooner, like on all these different shows and platforms and stuff. Because it is not easy. It is difficult to keep track of the chat, have a conversation with someone, be entertaining, kind of keep the flow moving. There's a lot that's going on, and yeah, it's difficult to do all that. But
it's much easier in a smaller panel for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's why I like the Real BBC and the Nooners with Chris, because they're more manageable in actually seeing what's going on.
Yeah.
So, you know, but I love what I do. So, uh,
That's
yeah,
awesome.
yeah. Guys,
And
nice
you're good at
HP
it.
for the
So,
quote. I'd like to think so. I'd like to think so.
yeah.
So, yeah, if I'm not, that's fine too. Whatever.
I
What does Gary say? Progress, not perfection.
There you go. I don't think you'd be in the place you are right now if you weren't good at it. So, I'll say that.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Thank
Thank you
you.
very much. So nice. Very
We
nice.
need the gong.
Oh, I left mine downstairs.
Oh.
Oop, I'll bring it upstairs. Maybe that's what I'll do. That'll be a one for. Well, someone actually said that I should get a cloth and wrap it around. It'll make a more deeper sound versus the high pitched. So I don't know. We'll see. I'm learning.
I like
Learning.
I actually, whenever you put the pitch on it, I think it actually sounds perfect. But,
Oh yeah, this one you can't though. I
oh.
don't have. Well, not easily accessible. I'm sure I can get like a Steam Deck, Stream Deck,
Oh,
not
yeah.
Steam Deck. But I don't think I necessarily need it. It would be nice addition, but I'm trying to buy needs versus wants.
Yeah, yeah. You do most of your streaming in the other room, like 90% I would say of your stuff is in the other room, so I would keep all your stuff there. There's no need to uh, bring up the gong just for little old me or just for these streams. We can make the gong noise with ourselves. So
Doesn't work as well. Oh, Tomby says we can all be special together.
no,
What makes you special, Max? Are you special in any way?
I am special in that I wear a helmet whenever I go outside. No, okay.
What? Like I haven't seen this.
I need a helmet and I need supervision.
Oh my God. Well, I mean,
With-
technically, except when before like Tugs and I had like that compliment and whatever, back a couple months ago, were you always wearing hats everywhere you went? Because obviously we didn't see you in your everyday life.
Um, so let's see. In when I was active duty, when I was Marine Corps, I always had to have a haircut. So like I always had to have like this kind like right now I have like a one. So it's not my head isn't fully shaved, it's just a buzz cut. And so I would kind of
Uh-huh.
do that for the Marine Corps. So I wouldn't really wear hats all that often because it was always, more clean. But then I started growing out my hair more, and that's kind of when I started wearing hats because I noticed like, it doesn't look like my hair doesn't look great.
Mm.
And so I would just wear hats just because it was much easier and I didn't need to style my hair. I could just throw a hat on. Um, and then I was like, you know what? Screw this. I'm just gonna shave my head again. And then I started shaving my head. And you guys gave me the compliment, and then yeah. But no, I mean to answer your question, like I wore hats, but not to the obnoxious degree to where people were like, "Dude, this is
I wonder
insufferable."
what's
Like,
under there.
yeah, exactly. Like, is that thing stapled to your head? So the backwards hat just kind of became a staple of the channel, though, because like it's in like all my thumbnails. It's in like I was wearing it to meetups. So then people were just like, I don't recognize you without your backwards hat. So
Ah. Yeah, because you had it on all the time, which I mean, there are people who like prefer the hat look or whatever it is, the reason they wear it. Like
yeah,
I love wearing hats when especially my hair is not cooperating.
yes,
But
and my hair doesn't tend to cooperate, or my lack of hair doesn't cooperate either. So. But yeah, I mean, like, which speaking of hats, yours is on its way. So
no.
I should be getting them on the 24th or the 25th. So it'll be close. It'll be very, very close.
That's
But
fine.
yeah.
Worst comes to worst, I'll grab it in Dallas.
Oh
Maybe.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That's true.
Yeah.
But
Or you get it given to Gary and I'll get it from him
Oh,
eventually.
perfect. That's smart.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
no, because I bought a couple. I bought some for fans if they're there at the meetup. I have one for you, and I have one for Steph from My Nerdy Home. So
Ooh. Very
I,
nice.
yeah, so I definitely owe you guys that. And then I brought some extra ones just in case, like, if any guys want some or girls. I didn't know if Tugs wanted one, so I'll have an extra one for her if she wants
I
one.
must
But
say, yeah, she probably does.
okay.
I know Tugs well enough at this point that
Oh.
she's gonna want.
Hey,
So,
Tomby just became a member. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate
yay!
that.
We
Or,
love Tomby in the chat. Tomby
oh,
is a good dude. He's our benefactor in Conan.
oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah. When Shad wasn't there anymore, Tomby took over. I also call him his character. He looks like there's a mall kind of in our area that has like the Sexy Santa campaign. Because what brand was it that did like Sexy Santa? Uh,
There's a brand that did Sexy Santa?
yeah, like he's just like well-groomed beard, way more fit than,
Like Abercrombie and Fitch?
usual. Maybe not Abercrombie. It wasn't Abercrombie. I can guarantee that. I don't know if that store even exists in Canada anymore. That's how long ago I shopped there.
Oh, wow.
But yeah, Tomby's
Um,
character looks like Sexy Santa.
dang, that's awesome. I'm kind of jealous.
Fit.
I
Fit.
would, that's
Fudge.
like,
Fudge.
that's aging goals. If I can look like a sexy Santa at that age, that would be fantastic.
Mm-hmm. Grow all your hair out. Can you even grow beards, sir? I don't even know.
Me or Tomby?
You. I haven't seen Tomby, so I don't know. I can't make that imagination in my head until I see him. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I can grow my beard out, but I mean, I don't know if it'll be gray. Oh well, I do have some gray coming in here, so we'll see. We'll see.
Ooh. Ooh. You hear that, ladies? You like a little gray in
Oh
that
no,
beard?
some salt and pepper.
A little salt and pepper. Show that age. Yeah.
Um, this is kind of cool. Cajun says my hat is on the way. Cajun, thank you for getting an MVP hat, dude.
Ooh. Yeah.
Um,
I have to say, like, your initials is freaking awesome.
oh, thank you. And I think
MVP.
it it turned out looking really cool. And Ash says, I'm currently wearing the MVP hat. Ash, look at that. That is awesome.
Ooh,
Thank you.
even better. I love that.
Even better.
Love
Um,
that.
Rachel, I agree with this statement. She says,
Wait.
personally, I prefer the no hat look. The hat gives a dude bro vibes, but the no hat gives approachable man vibes. Well, thank you.
Well, let's just say when I saw a picture of Max, I thought he was definitely a bro, and I didn't know if I'd like.
Oh,
Not gonna lie,
interesting.
'cause I don't like bros. I
Interesting.
don't like bros.
Okay.
So
Okay. Well,
that's just
I'm
judgment there.
no,
But I was
hey,
wrong. I
no,
was
that's
wrong.
that's totally fair. I mean, like there have been women that I've looked at and I've been like, "Wow, she's a total bimbo." And then I talk to her and I'm like, "Oh, you're actually super cool."
Stop
So
talking about me like that.
X-Ray's like, "I'm right here. What are you doing?"
God.
That's funny. Yeah, I it's funny cuz like the dude bro look is definitely that's what the hat kind of I guess it shows off a little bit more the
Insinuates.
yeah it insinuates that more so of a dude bro thing um yeah but oh shoot where is I gonna go with
That
that
dude bro look.
I
Dude
yeah
bro.
it can definitely turn people off because they automatically think oh this guy is this type of person so um
Mm-hmm. But
but
hey, I'm glad I was wrong. Cause
yeah me too
yeah.
I'm glad you were wrong too because I hope I don't come across as a dude bro.
Extra girl, I'm glad you were wrong.
Yeah. The one time I'm glad you're wrong. So,
Oh, I'm sure I've been
um,
wrong many times, but it's all good. Iron Omega, I opened it on my PO box stream last week.
mm,
And thank you. The Sisters of Silence. I believe it was you. It was a while ago, okay? My brain don't remember things, but I think it was you. I left it downstairs. I can grab it if you want. For the $5. Thank you for the super chat. And thank you for the gifts.
Ooh, that's awesome.
I I love the Warhammer gifts. I also want to do the Gundam at some point. Someone sent me a Gundam. I also bought a Gundam as well, a pink one. It looks so
Oh,
cool.
nice.
I'm just into the model building part. I think that's really cool. Like I love being artistic.
Hmm. This is like my creative outlet. I can't draw. I can't really, I can write scripts for like YouTube and stuff, but I can't write novels or anything. So when I want to be creative, I go to Warhammer because that's like, yeah, I can
Mm.
build and paint. Um, yeah, Tomby says, "Sexy Santa reporting for duty. I'm more like the usual Santa at the
Ooh,
moment."
oh, you said
So,
duty.
dude,
I'm just a child. Okay, I'm gonna
so
stop talking.
no,
Um,
you're good. But yeah, Tomby, welcome to the membership, brother, and yeah, glad to have Sexy Santa on board.
yeah, he is in the what do you call it? He's in a giving mood always.
Just keeps
Hmm.
giving and giving and giving.
Just like the Energizer Bunny.
Yeah.
Well, with energy.
And also
Energy.
Santa. Santa is a big giver. He's a giving soul.
Yeah, we should ask Mrs. Claus.
Ooh. Oh boy.
I'm
And
kidding.
Rachel, I'm also glad that you got your hat. Thank you for getting that. And she says my hat will be getting here soon. Yeah, if you
What
guys
color
want,
did you get?
Rachel, I think you just got the black one, right? I think Rachel got a black dad hat.
I got a
But
gray one, or I requested a gray one.
you got the gray flex fit, I want to say.
Yeah.
So,
Honestly,
yeah.
the snapback dad hats look horrible on me because I have a big head, but it's not
Oh,
wide. Yeah,
oh.
I'm like I'm big this way.
Okay.
I don't know. How do I say that without sounding weird? Why does it always
Yeah,
have to sound weird?
I don't know. It's a good. I've never really. Yeah, like the circumference of your head. Yeah, I don't know, but
Yeah.
and yeah, if you guys want to purchase an MVP hat, I pinned the link for the Etsy shop in the chat. So if you guys want to check out some of the hats and see if there's anything that you like, we've got Ben over in Australia who got a camouflage one. We got
Nice.
Ash who got a gray one. We got Rachel who got a black one. Cajun, I think. Cajun, I forget which one you got. But yeah, we've got camo. Steph got a black camo. That one's cool. I like that
Oh,
one
there's
a lot.
black camo?
Yeah, yeah.
Ooh, that's
It's like
cool.
yeah, it's like a modern it's like a black and gray. It's super dope. So she got that one.
I love it. I love
So
it.
and Nomi, yeah, I will bring a few of them to Vegas with me. I won't have a ton because I don't want to be like that guy, but I will just bring some extra ones in case someone wants a extra one. So
Hmm. Awesome sauce. I'm gonna have shirts as well. The ones I
mm.
got are the Make Marvel Mail and the Go Tit one. I was gonna do Make DC straight again, but I didn't want to be that controversial.
Say that one more time.
Make DC straight again.
Oh,
I
oh,
had
that's
the
right.
image. I had the image all done up, and then I'm like, you know what? Nah, this is the battle I don't want to be fighting.
Oh yeah. What was the image? Can you tell
Just
us or
like it
no?
was like very similar to Make Marvel Mail, like
Yeah.
if anything. So yeah, I just there's fights I want to fight, and I'm not a comic book person, so I can't. I feel like it'd be almost hypocritical for me. I can watch Marvel and clearly say that I want it to be more male again, but I can't say about DC specifically. You know, you
Y-
know,
Yeah, 'cause that is much more of a
more
comic
niche.
thing. Yeah, like the movies, I don't think the movies are portraying it as much, but the
Yeah,
comics definitely are
for
doing that right
sure,
now.
for sure.
So
So
I
yeah.
I feel you. I understand. And like you said, it's kind of like, do you want to die on that hill? Is that something? Is that something you want to really like
Well,
make a? Yeah.
I'm willing to die on that hill, but I think when it comes to arguing with people, I'm not willing to do that.
Did you say are grooming? Are you
Are
grooming? No.
grooming. No, I'm not grooming anyone. I was thinking of too many words and the wrong words came out at the same time. Or the two words I was thinking about came out at the same time into a new word that I didn't mean.
Fair. Absolutely fair.
Garrett for $1.99 says, depends on the hat I wear. I wear trucker caps. I think trucker caps look great on men. They usually do. Like, it's so unfair.
The trucker caps are dope. Yeah, that's what I do. My backwards hat is a trucker hat, or a trucker, yeah, whatever you want to call it. It's got kind of like the mesh, but
Yeah.
yeah, I definitely gotta. I should tone it down with the backwards hat because it definitely is kind of there's a stigma that comes with it, but that's all right. I just feel
Hey,
like, oh
it's
well.
it's fine. I think it's fine that you wear hats. It's just at least you proved that it wasn't the stereotype you were.
There you go,
It's not a bad thing.
exactly. Yeah.
And I mean, hey, if you wanted to dress in I don't know, what's another stereotype? No, with your pants down your butt. I actually might say something at that point and be like, I don't want to see your underwear that much. Uh, but other than that, yeah, like you do what you want. You do you. You do you.
Well, thank you. Yeah, I think it's good for us to not stereotype, but like have a pulse on what people look like. There's a reason why we kind of profile people, and not in a bad way, because that could get me canceled or whatever. But if you're walking down the street and you see someone who is clearly wearing something that is like abrasive or could be potentially dangerous or doesn't look good, or like if you're looking at someone and they put off bad vibes, you kind of have to profile them and say, you know what, I should probably walk on the other side of the street or something. I don't know. That
Yeah,
they're
like if
just
I see
yeah,
someone shaking and dirty and
yeah,
smelly and, look like they're a little unhinged, I'm definitely crossing the street.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah. I think and then, same thing with you, how you present yourself in a business setting too. Like if you come in wearing a t-shirt and jeans as opposed to a suit and tie, like you profile that person instantly upon them walking in. So I think
yeah.
there's definitely something to say about how you dress, how you present yourself. It's not a negative thing. I think it's just something that we as humans intrinsically do.
Yes, I think you judge a person within 6 seconds.
Mm.
Seconds.
S-
Catch me.
especially especially on dates.
Yes, yes. I can almost guarantee you a girl can tell you on a first date within like 2 minutes whether they're gonna go for a second or not.
Mhm. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I believe that 100%.
Yeah. I'm a girl. I should know.
Damn, there's so many cool head choices that I
Wow, okay.
think, yeah, there's a ton of head. And so I think I'm gonna hold off on putting together some of the. I'm gonna stop there.
No, I get it because my the last model I built, I put two different heads on each of their bodies because they had two different choices. Like one had
Yeah,
a waff on him, and then the other one did not. So
yeah. So I think I'm
I
gonna
went with both.
hold off for now, and continue to build the bodies though.
All about the body.
So you said a Go Tit shirt at Vegas, you said?
Yes, go tit and make Marvel males.
Nice.
Male
Okay.
shirts.
Make more.
I tried to pluralize it and it didn't really work out as well. Pluralize. Is that a word? Yeah, pluralize. I'm going with it. Dying on
Yeah.
this hill.
Good. Good. Yeah. No, I think that's great because I may swap you.
Yes,
Depend. I don't want to.
we shall swap
Yeah. I don't
shirts
want
and hats.
to. Shirts and hats. That is. We won't swap
Yeah, well,
anything
that's
else. We'll just swap.
drinks, drinks. We can swap drinks.
There you go. Okay. I'm down with that.
Yeah. Someone gets you a girly drink, I'll drink it.
Hey, no. You kidding me? If I get apple teeny, that's mine. No, I'm
An
kidding.
apple teeny. Okay. Max wants apple teenies,
Oh
guys.
my
Max
God!
wants
Yeah,
apple teenies.
here we go. Listening to Lizzie McGuire and apple teenies. Let's go, Vegas, baby.
Yes, yes, queen.
Oh man,
Uh,
these streams are going to kill me. They're going, like, someone's gonna watch these back and go, "Oh my god, I thought Max was like this super masculine dude."
So I will direct them to your man cave videos, not the Warhammer videos.
Which is so funny because the Warhammer videos should probably be the most masculine thing I do, but oh well.
Here.
No, I'm glad you add a nice like a pleasant reprieve from the rest of, like, you know, from the other videos that I do that tend to be either more serious or more like culture. This is much more fun and escapist, and so I'm glad that we've been doing this because this has been
Lovely,
great.
right?
Yeah. Lovely.
It's been
Yes, it
great.
has been.
It's been
Yeah.
really great, honestly, because like, the internet, especially with the culture wars, it just, well, for me, unknown. And then it just sounds like a lot of horrible things happening, and it sucks, and people are mad, and just overall, like, it's a downer almost to feel
Yeah.
sad about something you loved, you know, being what it is now. So
Yeah.
just a bit more positivity.
Yeah, it's getting dark. I mean, even Gary has said may even get worse before it gets better. But
Oh, it is getting worse before it's better. Have you seen the
yeah,
stuff?
yeah, I know, right? It's like,
Yeah.
oh
My
God.
normie brain doesn't even want to watch it without even knowing it. That's how attuned to the what was happening. Like, I didn't realize it. It was more of a, I really don't care, so I'm just not gonna watch it. And
Yeah,
then to find out all this stuff later on, I'm like, that makes sense. Why I did not like the seventh which one's the seventh Star Wars again? I always forget.
Last Jedi,
Yeah, I did not
or
like Last Jedi.
it's either Last Jedi or Rise of Skywalker.
No, I don't know. Well,
I don't
anyways,
know.
whatever the seventh one, the first of the Disney series, um,
Oh, Force Awakens.
Force Awakens. There we go. Thank you, chat. Thank you, chat. Yeah. So it's fun. It's fun to like look back and reflect and see why I didn't like certain shows based on everyone's reviews and opinions, and how apparently I thought the same. I just had no idea the words to put to that
Yeah,
empty feeling.
right.
Empty.
That's why I think like we bring something unique in that there are a lot of people that feel like they are alone, or that they are crazy, or that they are, being ostracized from the nerd community and all this stuff. And then they come on YouTube and they go, "Oh my God, are you kidding me? Like, this, people think the same way that I do. I'm not alone in this." And I think that is why we offer such great, like, friendship and fellowship, is because, like, there are people who have felt misunderstood or feel marginalized, and we kind of bring them into the fellowship, and we go, no, 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 you're not crazy, man. Like, you're one of us. We all feel the same way, and it's okay to feel that way.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it brings something really special. So I'm very glad that we all found each other here.
Mm-hmm.
But not to get
Yeah.
too sentimental, because
Plus, I learned people live stream on YouTube. Did not know that was a thing.
yeah, right.
Oh my goodness. Hi, Sandy. Great camera setup. Thank you. The
I
only
know.
thing that
Yeah.
the only thing that you don't have is a top-down view of the Bobas. So sorry.
No more bobs. Sorry,
No more
Chad.
Bobs.
No more bobs.
But I am like literally so pleased about how. Oh wait, it's a little like 90-degree angles. Oops. It's not very organized yet. I have to paint them, so I'm trying to keep them as together as possible with their bags. All right, cool. Look at that. It's looking good.
Yeah, it's looking real good. Real
Real
good.
good.
Cajun, I know you got to head out, and I think Soul Assassin had, or not Soul, who was it? Jacob. I think Jacob had to head out. So thank you guys for being here, and hope you have a great rest of the weekend and a good time at church. Jay says, it's okay, Max. Mr. Deep Minded is currently sipping up a pink gin with raspberry. He's definitely a
Oh,
masculine bloke. Yeah, sometimes those drinks are pretty damn good.
I love I mean the what's the one with the or screwdriver. That was like my first like drink I would always drink because I'm like orange juice. Heck yeah. Is that a
I
girly drink?
I don't think I've ever heard of a screwdriver, unless it's
Oh,
like a sexual act. But
okay. Okay. Well, I it's orange juice and vodka.
oh, okay. Then never mind.
Max has not done. No, maybe
oh,
he's done the screwdriver, but not had a screwdriver or given. I don't know.
oh yeah. Now you have to go up and now you have to go on Urban Dictionary and go, what the heck is a screwdriver?
I don't want to know. I don't want to know. Oh my God. The lighting is perfect. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Andrew Matthews for $2 says, X-Ray, you did a poll. It's all about the underbobs. I've heard about that. Yep. It's
Underbobs?
all,
What? What was the
yeah.
poll?
Yeah. It's like, which would you prefer? What is sexier? Under boob, side boob, or cleavage?
And
Didn't we talk about it? Did we?
Underbob
Did we?
won?
Yep. Because there's something more inherently sexy about it because it's not seen often, in my opinion. You know, there's it's all you have to do is lift up. There you go.
Wow,
There's the prize.
I'm shocked. I must tell you, I'm
What are
shocked.
you? What are you?
I would have totally thought cleavage would have won.
I think it's because it's just seen so often. It's not special anymore.
Yeah, it's definitely kind of overutilized now. It used to be like, oh, this kind of sexy, sensual thing that you don't get to see all that often, and now it's just like, oh,
Yeah.
like it's
Like,
yeah.
remember the days when a wrist or an ankle was sexy? My
Exactly,
God.
yeah. Pretty
Mm-hmm.
soon people will just be walking around naked and it'll just be like, oh,
Well, in
desensitized.
Europe, they can.
Yeah,
What, topless?
beaches,
Topless.
yeah.
Yeah, those beaches. Those beaches be crazy.
Beaches. Dr. Rachel for $5. Thanks, Rachel. You didn't have to do that. She says, I'd like to formally request the meetup. Uh-oh, I lost you.
Oh,
I'd like to formally request the meetup bar plays some Lizzie McGuire on
oh
the
my God.
TVs just for Max, and somebody please record it.
I honestly, your man card would be definitely taken away after that.
Oh God! If it hasn't already been taken away, yeah, it would be.
Yeah.
That would be pretty
After
bad.
that, you will never live the day down because Gary will never let it go.
Gary, I don't think would ever welcome me back into a meetup again. He would just be like, "Max, I don't know who you are anymore."
What happened? Those poor choices ladies, after they got their hands on you,
I
turned you to
physically
this?
got, yeah. Once you guys physically got your hands on me and manhandled me, or woman handled me,
We woman handled you.
I was never the same. Uh,
Yep.
but yeah, that would be so funny. Now, we did karaoke last year. I don't know if you remember that.
Yes,
And
I do.
I don't think there was a Lizzie McGuire song on there, but if there was, if there was,
What we'll do is we'll do a Hillary Duff. I think that would be like a good introduction if we go to karaoke. Our schedule is so packed with stuff.
it is, yeah, it is tweet this year.
Very like I don't have time to do anything. Like it seems I don't even think that. I know we said like Gary and I have said like we'll go to the comic store. I don't know if we'll have time.
No, because I
That's
mean,
how picked it is.
yeah, because
Yeah.
uh, we've got stuff planned pretty much all day Thursday, and then Thursday evening you've got something, and then Friday is yeah we're working all day, or you guys are working all day essentially
Uh-huh. Well, I mean,
at the
Friday in the
studio.
morning, we're gonna go tanning and
Oh, okay.
then go whenever we're done doing that. To the
Okay.
next part. The next part. All
I
right.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh no, I'm putting the roof on.
Ooh, the roof is on fire.
At Disney.
Uh, it was like the '90s thing when it was like raise the roof.
The
Never
roof is
mind.
on fire. We don't need to let them
I
burn, burn, burn.
I went to I was hanging out by the pool yesterday because my apartment complex has a nice little
Very
pool
nice.
here, and yeah, it was fantastic. And I was just like, oh man, this is gonna be so fun in Vegas, just chilling by the pool, getting some drinks, you know.
Yes, I loved the pool boy at the place we're going to will certainly get a lot of drink orders from us.
Oh, I thought you were going somewhere else with the pool boy, but yes,
Whoa!
drinks.
Whoa, heel boy. No, he's just gonna, get us food and drinks.
Yes, of course.
Because
He's
that's where my mind goes about pool boy. Max, on the other hand, I don't know. I think he went to Twitch and that.
yeah.
And
I'm
his
I'm I'm thinking of my future hot tub stream. So,
ooh, look at this roof. Kind of looks like a face.
oh yeah, big open mouth for
Kind
yeah.
of looks like Grogu.
Oh no. Don't remind me of that show.
They're like, get out of here, X-ray girl. We don't want that talk here.
Hey,
Ooh, a cabana boy, yeah.
speaking of getting drunk, Copa Catania, he came by. He just says, "I just got drunk and smacked the like button." Well, thanks for smacking the like button.
Wow,
And
how hard?
yeah, I know, right?
How hard
But
did you smack it?
I mean, if he's drunk, he may not even know. He might have smacked
How
it a couple
hard?
times, but
A handprint is left there. Handprint.
so
Oh,
yeah.
I'm trying to find all these pieces. Oh, I found it. E20. This vehicle is actually really fun to make.
Is it easier because there are larger pieces, or do you find it more difficult because there are a lot more pieces and there's a lot more instructions?
Uh, Neither.
Okay.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
It is what it is. There's supposed to be two of them. Oh, here. I found it. I cannot imagine what it takes to plan the printing of these pieces.
Oh, right.
Mm-hmm. And then having to figure out how to make them mold together and how to coordinate them on the square, I guess. Square. The plate. I don't know what these are called.
On the sprue?
Sure. A
At least that's
sprue.
what I call them, yeah.
A sprue. On the sprue. Um, Takes a lot of effort. Looks like a Koopa. You like Koopas more than Grogu's. I mean, fair enough. I'm gonna love Grogu regardless. I mean, I'm the demographic they aimed for that.
You're the demographic I think all of Star Wars is aiming for right now. So, not
Yeah,
just that
but I
show.
still I still got bored of it eventually.
Which I find so interesting. It's like even like we were talking about DC and how a lot of their characters have been, they've been changing the sexuality or whatnot. Even my buddy who's gay, uh, he's like, I'm their demographic and I hate it. Like I hate these comics because they're so
Oh,
poorly written, and yet I'm their demographic that they should be trying to acquire, and it's like, he just sees it as pandering.
it's sad because it's you watched good stuff from the old times and it's so crazy how different and careful and ingenious some of their decisions are.
Yeah.
Like it, you can tell that it was. Well, hopefully it was, or just dumb luck. That they planned their script and scenes a lot more carefully than they do today. Because
Yeah.
I feel like the automatic thing they do is, oh, it's fine. We'll just do it in post.
Yeah, right. And we'll just do the CGI later.
Yeah,
Um,
like
or yeah. Yeah.
it, it technology has made people lazy.
Oh yeah, I mean, look at ChatGPT. I go on there all the time asking it questions just because I'm curious, and Google will give me websites. ChatGPT will give me an answer. And then I check and see if that is actually the correct answer or not, on my own, doing my own research. But it is interesting to look at that and go, man, this is going to make a lot of people real lazy.
Yep. Ooh, James Sharp for 5 says you may want to stop assembling the primer, the vehicle, while you still can reach the inside. Paint the inside before finishing too. Hmm.
If you
Getting
want,
mixed recommendations.
mixed messages. Um,
I mean, what time is
do
it
you,
now? 12. It's 2 hours.
oh my goodness.
Sorry.
Oh my goonies.
Sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to yell so loud.
Oh, you're fine. I don't think it even registered on my end. So,
Oh, hot damn. This is crazy.
what
I can't
the.
believe it's been 2 hours.
Oh, right?
I have this. Nothing. Not even on the vehicle. I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a quick stream of me spray painting this, or maybe I'll do a video and then I'll play it at the beginning of the stream.
Oh, cool.
The
Yeah,
struggles of X-ray girl trying to do things.
yeah.
Because I have a feeling I'm gonna have to do it on the grass so that it doesn't get paint anywhere. Because I don't
Oh,
have maybe I have some fabric somewhere I can just like get rid of.
what I would normally do when I was painting a lot is I'd go out in front of my house and I'd go out on the asphalt, like in the street, and I would just either put a cardboard box down and do it that way, or I would kind of fasten them with tape, like on a cardboard box or on like a
Um,
on a
we got tons of cardboard. Thanks,
something like
Amazon.
that. Yeah, and then I would hold it about like 6 to 10 inches away from the spray can, and I would just kind of continue to spray and go across it, um, like lightly. I would, because sometimes if you spray it for too long, it'll just gloop up, and it'll just be this clump of gross spray
So,
paint. So you gotta
I
make
do
sure,
you
yeah.
recommend I should test out the spray first, see how much the force and how quickly I need to get a good thin coat?
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. I would
Okay.
I would kind of do quick bursts,
Ooh,
just kind of
okay.
like
So not steady. Okay, got it.
yeah, across the
Lightly.
front, across the back, and just kind of quick, 1 second bursts to cover the model, but in a thin coat, but not too much to where it loses the detail of it,
Okay.
and you'll get the
So
hang of it.
just right.
Exactly, just like everything else, not too hard,
Just
not too
everything.
soft, just right.
I don't know. There's some things that I like on the soft side or the,
The harder
I like
side.
a soft bed. I also like, um, I don't know, soft pizza. Those
Ooh,
are the first things that came, like a nice, soft, doughy pizza. Sorry.
see, I'm the opposite with my bed. Like, I that mattress better be rock hard.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you like sleeping on the floor?
No.
Look at this way. I feel like the floor would be perfect for you.
That no, not
That's
like
too hard.
that's like too. Yeah, that's too much. But like a really firm, like solid mattress.
Mattress.
Yeah, maybe it's just because
Mm.
I'm so heavy. At least I feel like that. Maybe I feel like if I
How much
if
do you
it's too
weigh?
soft, I just sink into it. What's up?
How much do you weigh?
Like 225,
Dang, that's
230.
that's heavy.
That's
You a big boy.
pounds. Yeah.
That's heavy.
That's
Like,
yeah.
right? I
I
think.
think it's I
Like
think
I
it's
couldn't lift you up. I have patience like that, and like, oh my goodness.
it's definitely yeah, you know, it's a lot of it's a lot of thickness. Thick with 3 C's, not just 2 C's.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I think the biggest patient I've ever seen was like 650 pounds. Oh my
Oh
goodness.
my god.
Thank God, they could stand up. Is all I can
That
say.
is incredible.
It's a larger. I mean, you guys have seen like my not 600-pound life. Like that's not easy to walk around when you're that size and
I was
or
gonna
for
say,
long either.
yeah, like normally you have to have some sort of like medical assistance, like a walker or a chair. Like,
Mm-hmm.
God, that's incredible.
Mm-hmm. And like the beds that they have to lay on, they're not like the regular beds. You have to get a much larger bed
Mm-hmm.
because they're too big for them. And you feel bad. You feel bad. But I always, you know, you do what you can.
Yeah,
Building a
I'm
septic tank?
I'm sure you're good
Yes.
with them. Did you see Pearl's take on
On what?
on overweight people?
Mm, you might have to specify.
So Pearl played a clip for her audience or for her podcast the other day, and it was
Mm-hmm.
this woman who was like, sometimes you just got to look at yourself and realize, like, damn, I look good or whatever. And she was easily 450 pounds. I mean,
Okay.
there's no way that she wasn't less than that. And Pearl showed the people on her podcast, and there's this one guy who's like, yeah, like, you go girl, like, look at that self-confidence. And Pearl was like, that she's about to die, right? Like, that she's like, Pearl was so
Oh,
harsh. She was like,
wow. I wouldn't say she's about to die, but it's not helping her.
yeah, she was like, she is so unhealthy, and you're applauding the fact that she is like delusional. And it was very interesting conversation.
Is it a clip or was it from the live stream? Like,
It was a
uh,
clip that I saw on Twitter. It was about 6 minutes long, but it's from
hmm,
her live stream, I believe.
okay. And you know what? I have mixed feelings about everything, but I think that like I probably am more on the political
Hmm.
middle, where I'm like, yeah, that's not healthy. I don't. If she's happy being 400 pounds, whatever it is, and that's her self-confidence, and she wants to be 400 pounds, that's fine. You do you. Is it the
Hmm.
best? No, but if you're happy being who you are and truly happy, no, not fake happy, no, no rationalizations,
Yeah, yeah.
then then that's fine. Like, you know what, Lizzo, I believe 90% of the time that she's actually happy being her weight. 90% of the time. But uh, I don't think you should necessarily tell people that this is healthy. I think mentally healthy, sure, to be okay with it if you can't or won't change. So just got to do whatever makes you happy. But I wouldn't say she's gonna die. That's a bit excessive, okay?
Yeah, Pearl was also calling everyone liars because they were all like, "Hey, I think she looks good," and Pearl was like, "You're a liar. You are straight up lying to my face right now." And they were like, "No, like,
Yeah.
she's confident, blah blah." And Pearl was like, "You're lying. Like, stop projecting. Stop being delusional. You're a liar." Like, she
Well,
was
the
so, I
hard part with her is like I feel like she's trying to go like fit into a stereotype and like go watch Britney's videos. Britney makes some good points about Pearl. And I think Pearl makes some good points about the dating world in general as well. Would I listen to everything? No. I take it with a grain of salt because not everything she says or does is like how everyone thinks, right?
Oh, of course. I
So,
mean, there are even people that I listen to that are my favorite YouTubers here, that I watch every day. I don't agree with them on everything. Like,
hmm,
that'd be weird if I did. We're two completely different people. So yeah, there are some things that people can say on podcasts that I'm like, ooh, I don't know if I agree with that at all. But
yeah.
yeah,
And I'm sure people have the same about our opinions.
yeah,
But
right. And
I mean, I know.
Pearl,
At least on
yeah,
my part.
Pearl
Yeah.
definitely has her takes. So
Yeah.
and
And I like
yeah.
how Brittany puts it. Sorry if I interrupted you.
No, no,
Go ahead.
no, 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 no. You're
I
good. Continue.
I like how Brittany put it. She's like, you know, should you be taking a relationship advice from someone who is gonna be, past her prime soon, unwedded, not pure, and all this? I
What? Wait, what
Oh,
do you mean past her prime?
and she's 26. She said past 28 is like the prime for women, apparently, according to her, according to the Britney video, which I tend to trust Britney's very detail-oriented, researched videos.
Hmm.
Plus, I think there is a clip that says like women's prime is like 28. So,
Hmm.
yeah. Yeah. I mean, like maybe physical prime. There is some stuff that you can say certain experiences, and people say experience is not necessarily a good thing. There are certain experiences that women can go through that will help a relationship in the end, and that does come with age.
Yes. Yeah. Absolutely.
So, it's really hard to navigate those because I think the manosphere uses a lot of anger that people have towards women, kind of like how the feminists movement uses a lot of anger towards men.
Oh yeah.
So it's I think this is just like how we have an extreme right and extreme left.
There's
Most people are
always.
gonna fall in the middle.
I was gonna say there's always a middle somewhere, and I mean even before, like even while I was active duty military, which like no, most people would say like, oh Max, you definitely had a political affiliation when you were military, right? Um,
Hmm.
and honestly, not really, because my duty in the military was to protect and preserve the Constitution of the United States. I didn't care whether I was right or left or alt right or SJW left, like you know what I mean? Like
Hmm.
all I cared about was protecting and defending the Constitution of the United States. That is the most important thing I can do for my country.
Interesting. Okay.
And it wasn't until I kind of, left the Marine Corps and started, finding different jobs and different purposes. And that's when I realized, like, oh, wow, a lot of the real world has a lot of politics within it that I kind of have to, look at a
Navigate.
certain way and navigate. Um, and and yeah, some people on the right don't like me because I'm not right enough. Some people on the left don't like me because I'm not left enough. But it's all very interesting. There is a middle, and
Yeah. Most people do fall in the middle. I think that people on the internet are very detail specific oriented. Now, someone in the chat said, I forgot who it was, that Pearl seems pretty truth oriented, categorical. God, I can't read your name. Um, I want to do a statistic research paper oriented show to actually look at these statistics because people say these statistics, they don't put their sources. So I am
hmm,
very apprehensive, and I'm sure people have the statistics and the papers, but unless they're referred to, how am I supposed to know this is true?
yeah, yeah,
But
that's a
that's
good
just
point.
me not doing the research, maybe, and them maybe not putting the references. And it would be really cool to have the references there because, I mean, people say the statistics say this.
Mm,
Okay, show me the stats then.
yeah, yeah. Like,
And
where are
that's
they?
because
Yeah.
yeah, where are they? And I'm not saying that you're wrong or you're right. It's just that I haven't done the work, and that's okay. And if you say that this is the statistics, you also better know what stats and which papers you're referring to. And I think that maybe that side of the world, if you are well researched, good. I think that is really good that you're doing that because you have something to stand on. But if you aren't doing the research and you say the statistics say this, make sure you're well informed first before you believe someone. You know?
Yeah, the biggest thing I've done and I've learned on here is like I get the resources from people who people I trust, from people who I believe are genuine and truthful and honest, and I check those resources, and I also look at the ones that I can find as well, just on my own. And when you cross reference those, then you get a better picture. But sometimes a lot of people will put out their own biased take, not because they're trying to be malicious, but just because that's what they found, or maybe they tend to lean a certain way. So every take that someone puts out there or every statistic that someone finds can always be biased depending on how they found it or what they're trying to portray, what,
Mhm.
what topic they want to cover. So it's always good to, just as a rule of thumb, to always look for yourself and find what you can
Yeah.
do on your own. So that's a great point.
Be well informed, especially if you're going to regurgitate stuff and, you know, do we know for sure that this is like a real source? I don't know. And maybe that's just my science-y mind kind of projecting, but I never want to say the stats say this when I don't personally know myself.
Yeah.
So,
And I mean, like, I can say, oh, here's the statistic, but I also want to preface, yeah, that this is just what I found. There may be something different, but this is what
mhm.
I've found. This is what I see, and I'm not the expert. Like a lot of times, even when I was talking about Lord of the Rings, I would come on my videos and say, listen, I'm not an expert, but here's what I've found, and here's what I've read from the books. So, like, you guys can take this for what you will, but you guys can read the books. But, like, even when I was doing lore stuff, like, there are
Mhm.
experts in that, and I don't claim to be that, I think,
Yeah.
and so I think, yeah, I think as long as you preface that, you're good. There are people who will claim things as like, this is the ultimate truth, and it's like, okay, but there's a, yeah, I don't know. I wish I would.
The
I wish.
ultimate truth.
Yeah, I
I
wish I
wish it
could.
were that easy.
Right. I wish I could articulate it better.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. That's hey, this is a good conversation we're having.
yeah.
This is good to put out in the world. Iron Omega for $5. One good thing about 10th edition 40K X-Ray is that all different types of Marines can ride in every type of vehicle, unlike before in the 7th and 8th edition. I guess they're more diversified in their vehicle knowledge. That's pretty cool. Is the 10th edition rulebook out now?
That's a good question. I need to actually go check. Um, but
Maybe I
yeah,
need to
they're
buy it.
they're more diverse. So diverse with their tanks. Um,
I
but
didn't know
yeah,
that was
no.
like a thing.
I think that's cool. Yeah, because you would always have different drop pods and transports that may cost a little bit more, might be more extra, or like in terms of points or money. But that's cool. That yeah, I didn't even realize that 10th edition will allow you to do that. That's great.
Mm, yeah. Oh my God, we're talking about the 199 lore. What a
Yeah,
funny
buddy.
moment.
Love the
What a funny
199.
moment.
Hail the
It's
199.
it's like as many syllables as the fellowship, essentially. Like,
One
guys, can we
nine.
shorten this? Can we shorten this somehow?
I know, right? The 199 battalion is strong, but it definitely takes forever to say. It's not just like, hey,
It's too long.
it's the champs. We're the champs. It's not the champs. It's the 199 or the fellowship or the MVPs or whatever or the go
Yeah.
tits or the, well, actually the go tit is pretty, it's pretty easy to say. It's only
Oh,
two
oh,
syllables.
Shadows Lost says no, they're not out yet. Only teaser stuff has been released. Cool. Thank you. Thank you. That way we didn't have to look. I believe we can believe Shadows Lost about this. Chat never lies, right? Oh my goodness. Okay, so you don't have church today, do you?
I'd not. I went, like, I've been going Saturday evenings.
Okay, I just thought of that. I'm like, oh no!
No,
I don't
you're
want to have you choose Warhammer over church.
no, you're good. No, I would tell you if I needed to go.
Okay, okay.
I will probably. It's almost. We've been going for almost 2.5 hours, so I may dip out maybe around the 2.5 hour mark.
Sure. Okay,
Um,
actually, then I'm just gonna sit and chat. Then I'm not gonna worry about this next part because
cool.
I was gonna do this, but this is gonna take too long because there's like six little teeny tiny pieces I need to put in first, and then I'm too lazy. I'm
Mm.
too lazy. Um, but yeah.
Oh, yeah, the Iron Omega Primaris can ride in Razorbacks, Rhinos, and Land Raiders now. MVP. That is dope. I mean, So the thing about Primaris, and th- I wish Primaris were just true scale Marines. Primaris Marines basically had this whole lore and backstory added to them, and I just wish that the Primaris Space Marines were just, here's our new true scale Space Marine, and the squats are going to be, we're going to phase them out essentially instead of doing Primaris. It just seems odd that they would add this whole new lore for a true scale Marine. Kind of like what they're doing that with the Terminators. But X-Ray, you're probably like, what is happening right now? So
No idea.
sorry.
And that's
Yeah.
okay. I
Yeah.
feel like I'm on FNT.
Oh
No idea what you
no.
said.
No.
That's okay. Honestly, I will get there one day. One day. And
And
I'm truly happy like doing this and learning and from
yeah.
you and Chad and whatnot.
And
But what is Primaris?
there's no rush at all to like learn all of this stuff. There's so much to get into, and it's going to take such a long time to like cover all of it.
Yes.
Yeah, there's really no.
So much lore. Oh,
Yeah.
I did get the wet palette as you recommended.
Yeah, that's right. Did you do the Army Painter one, or did you just kind of grab one from Amazon, or?
I'll show you 1 second.
Ooh, cool.
Uh,
Yeah,
so,
go tit. My chat is saying go tit.
I don't know how to use it, but I kept the box, so it shows you how to use it. I picked one. I put Warhammer wet palette, and so there's this spongy thing here.
Yeah,
Oh,
nice.
lots of spongy things here.
Ooh, good.
And then I don't know what this is. Paper?
Yeah,
Paper and sponge.
the wax paper that'll go over the little spongy bits.
Ooh, cool.
That
And
looks
then I guess I
nice.
put it on this, I don't know. It's a box, paper and sponge and plastic. So I hope it works. I kept the box for the instructions and hopefully, you know, we can get some good colors. I think I will do purple though. I have to find out what
Ooh,
chapter that is because I have no clue.
yeah.
Oh,
Um,
my dudes are Primaris.
yes, you have Primaris Space Marines.
Oh, cool. Actually, you know that sponge reminds me of my makeup and face cleanser sponge that I used to have. It's so good that it's like made out of NASA tech, so it doesn't hold bacteria. Really cool.
What? You
Yeah,
have
yeah, yeah.
NASA face makeup stuff?
Yeah, so like you use it to help wipe stuff off or
Okay.
apply whatever. Yeah, yeah. So it feels so nice. I wonder if it's like the same. Probably not. That stuff was way too expensive. Back when I had disposable income. I do not anymore.
Hmm.
Or as
Yeah,
much.
especially after this summer going to Vegas and Dallas, I will most likely not have any disposable income for the next year.
I mean, you're also a student, so I get it,
Yeah,
right?
worth it, worth it.
You gotta invest in order to get that return, and yeah, it's
Yeah.
tough. It's tough being in school. I like the freedom time wise. I like that you do a lot of stuff that you want. You just don't
Oh
have the
yeah,
financial means.
yeah. No, I agree. That's the fun part about being in school is that you can kind of manage your own time and be your own boss for a little bit. But once I get out of school, find a career,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's gonna be totally different schedule. But still,
Yeah.
I'm hoping that whatever I'm looking at, I'll be able to make it work. Cause
Oh, you can see the camera. Look. Sorry.
oh yeah, I can. Nice. I just
I
looked over at
don't
your thing.
didn't want it to be like that. I'll fix it later. Fix it later.
Well,
Ah,
I think we can probably call it a
call it a day.
day.
I'm
You,
hungry. I just thought of that.
oh
I'm
my
like,
gosh.
it's
Um,
lunchtime.
so you're gonna stream Conan
Conan.
after this? Okay.
Yeah. And there's no Forbidden Frontier. So I think Mark and I said that we're gonna do I hate calling it this, but it's called that. We're gonna do a fighting stream, like a with the fight sticks, so like arcade fight sticks.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Like the
Yeah,
little
so
joysticks or whatever?
yeah, so we were gonna do a stream in that time slot instead, just to play with it. And he was so funny. He's like, "We should do a stream called Working Up the Kinks, and then
Oh,
talk about people's kinks." I'm like, "Oh my God, honey."
hell yeah, that's hilarious.
I mean, we could just there are a billion kinks out there. We're never gonna cover everything, unfortunately. But yeah, that's the plan. What about you? You have anything coming up?
I have a Max's Man Cave tonight. So that'll be fun. I think I'll have the usual suspects. I got a couple of comic book guys that have been joining me
Ooh.
Sunday nights, and that's been a ton of fun. So I'll have them come on tonight probably. And it has been like 82 degrees here in sunny California, so I may go down and hit the pool again because it's looking like another gorgeous day
Ooh.
today. So
So Max is gonna do a pool stream later.
pool let's go pool stream. Yeah, no.
You guys want to see that? You guys want to see Max's pool stream,
Oh my
not
lord.
Max's man cave. The pool stream is where it's at.
If we so last year we were we were saying like, oh yeah, let's do poor choices last year, but we were just having way too much fun at the meetup that we didn't end
Yeah,
up doing it. I don't know
we're
if
gonna do
we'll.
it right at the beginning. Right at the
Oh,
beginning.
are you okay? All right.
Yeah, because that was our mistake. Because once we started drinking, we really didn't care anymore to
Yeah.
do it. So, and I'm not gonna drink that much anyways. Because I mean, 2 drinks, I'm a cheap date now. Yeah,
Nice. Nice.
cheap date. It's good for the wallet, I suppose.
Oh hell yeah. Yeah, if I don't
I
eat
al-
anything for lunch, I'm gonna be great for the meetup.
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness. And
Um.
you're well, actually, you'll be there the night before, right? On Tuesday?
No, no. I'm just gonna be there. I'm driving in on Wednesday. So.
Oh. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So that's gonna be like what? You're gonna get in there on the afternoon. Okay.
Yeah, I'll get there, check in, and then I'll drive right over to the meetup and meet you
Sounds
guys there.
good.
Or
Oh my
actually,
God.
I think maybe we'll talk after the stream, but yeah, I'm just looking forward to seeing you guys there at the meetup and at Chrissy's show. And yeah, Rachel, she says, I'm sad about missing Vegas. I'm sorry you won't be there, Rachel. It would be great to see you there. She says
Yeah.
this Saturday is going to be epic, though. What's this Saturday? Am I missing something Saturday?
Uh, I'm flying home, so
I was
I
going to
don't know.
say, I think I might be driving Saturday. Is
What's
there.
Saturday? Are we missing out on something?
Oh,
Okay.
uh, oh no. Because I was
Oh,
trying
I'm
to.
glad it's happening.
I was thinking maybe it's another meetup or something, but no, I think we're doing that with Chrissy on Thursday. So,
Yeah,
but
Chrissy on Thursday. If you guys haven't yet, get your tickets.
yeah,
People will be there.
yes.
I won't be
As
there, but Mark will.
okay, cool.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We Tugs and I are going on the Rational Males show called Access Vegas, which is surprisingly filmed at Sticky Paws. Um, and we're going to talk
Oh,
about the manosphere relationships, all that fun stuff. Which, by the way, he's apparently a big Warhammer fan. Did not know that. I wouldn't have guessed.
really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, okay.
Mm-hmm. I like that my nerd and relationship sphere, I'm gonna call it the relationship sphere, is the manosphere, because I don't think I'm a red pill entirely. A little
Mm,
red, a little blue,
okay.
mostly in the middle. Um, I like that it's crashing into each other and you know,
Yeah,
colliding,
that'll be
colliding of
dope.
worlds. Yeah.
I'm excited to see you guys on there. That'll be super fun and a
Mhm.
great opportunity for both of you to be there. So, but
I,
I'll keep
but
more company
anyways,
while you're gone.
I mean, I already have someone taking my ticket, so.
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
Yes, which will be a surprise. I don't want to say who it is. And yeah, I just support Chrissy. We love Chrissy.
Yeah.
Chat, thank you. Max, thank you. This has been fun. This is really I love how relaxing these streams are. And I'm going to miss next week, but
I
I'm probably
know.
going to be
Yeah.
so tired when I
We
get home.
we're going to be exhausted. So yeah, thank you guys in chat in X-Ray's chat. Thank you X-Ray girl for
Mhm.
doing this with me. This is
Thank
always super
you.
fun.
Always fun.
And I'm gonna see you in like 2 days. This
I
is so exciting.
crazy. But you guys take care, and we'll see you guys soon. Bye.
Bye. See you guys.